Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. As you saw those announcements that already happened in the previous 10 minutes. If you missed them, show up 10 minutes before the show starts. So we do have a couple of announcements that we will try and get through because I ran into an issue that Hef knows all about because he's been helping me.
Goodness.
A Hef shoe? No, I'll get there. I'll think of something.
Okay. So in 2021, we're going to try and push the announcements into the opening countdown loop and keep this very short so we can get right into it. So without further ado, I want to get to two advertisements. And the first one is Nord Games. They create third-party books and card decks that enhance Dungeons and Dragons. All of their content is available in print or PDF form at our affiliate link, nordgamesllc.com/3.html. One of our favorite books is Spectacular Settlements, a creative engine for building settlements in your own world. At 486 pages, it is chock full of awesome. Get your copy today with our affiliate link, nordgamesllc.com/3.html. If you use the code chaotic20 at checkout, you'll get 20% off. You help two companies with one stone, something like that. Speaking of killing birds, or not killing birds, Birds of Paradise is also an affiliate, and we are very appreciative of how awesome Andrea is. She created a brand new company to make bird and nature themed dice. The Kickstarter is complete. You can still jump on if you Google the Birds of Paradise Kickstarter. Thanks, Mark. You can get to the Crowdox and you can still join that Kickstarter. In the meantime, you can get your Arizona themed dice right now, and if you use the code chaotic, you can get 15% off the order, and you help two companies out. You kill two birds with one stone, or you give two money to two birds with one stone. Something, I don't know.
Two birds get stoned.
20 birds.
I'm one of them.
Now,
the announcements so that we can advertise. No, all right, that's fine. It's lucky two companies I like.
We now have a Patreon, and that Patreon bonus content stuff of them awarding cards from the Deck of Inspiration is in fact happening starting today. And I am going to start off with the first person who responded, Squeal the Bard.
Hey.
Ben Sosnowski, thank you so much for being a patron, being a friend of ours for so long,
Thank you, Ben.
and for awarding cards to the Foxy Irregulars. You guys may have seen these in your emails, so you can kind of play along. The players, sorry, or if you're a patron, you get access to this PDF. So one more time is a card where you gain one extra action on your turn. The rules and number of spells per round still applies. Then you got a boosted swiftness. When consumed, your speed is doubled for the rest of this combat. So you may need that this time.
I'll use that one.
You have an emergency seal. When I created this encounter, I had forgotten that this was a thing that I had made up. You break this marble-sized glass sphere to create a 1-inch thick barrier, no more than 10 foot by 10 foot. It can be used to seal a door, a tunnel, or enclose an item no larger than 3 feet in any direction. The AC to hit and damage this seal is 18, and it has 25 points.
I remember that from when we were raiding the manor.
What was the first one again?
One more time, you gain one extra action.
All right. And then the seal is only 3 feet by 3 feet?
Well, it's
10 feet by 10 feet.
10 feet.
Or it can enclose an item no more than 3 feet in any direction.
What?
I found the email.
I think a halfling fits in there, I think.
Okay.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Why does it seal 10 feet but only enclose this?
No. It
broken.
creates, like, if you're in a hallway that's 10 feet by 10 feet, it'll seal up the hallway with a seal.
It's like a gelatinous cube.
Yeah. So also NGC 457 redeemed his award for you guys as well. This is Critical Strike. Change a regular hit into a critical. You must succeed on the attack before using this card.
I feel like we throw that one at Remy with all of the like sneak attack dice.
If I could, yeah, that'd be nice.
So you guys have 4 cards. These are awarded from the patrons. These will not disappear. At the end of the game, you guys can hold on to these.
What?
Okay.
What? What? Come on, man. That's like with 3 episodes left. You just
Supposedly.
I've been trying to tell everyone that there's only a couple episodes left, but then
poo.
we have.
Are we Game of Thrones in this? Kidding.
In which sense? Because I don't like how Game of Thrones was rushing.
The last season.
Mate, no.
So then we have some bits to give away, and we will start off with the aforementioned Hefner with 500 bits for the DM. And 500 bits for the players. These can, one of these can be redeemed for a D6. 2 of them can be redeemed for a card at random. Actually, you get to draw 2 cards and choose one. It no longer is a D20 reroll.
All right.
I hate it.
that's not bad.
There are 3 D20 rerolls in the deck. Nice. So you might get one anyway. So let me look down here. We then have Tamago Tora with 1,000 bits for another year of chaos.
Yeah.
I don't know who that goes to. I think that that might
proportionally proportionally the 4 chaos agents outweigh the 1 GM.
That is, I concur.
He's not congratulating. He's asking for a new
Yeah.
year.
We'll see. He didn't put it in there, so we'll hold off on Tamago Torres because
if they don't
Duke Flea.
specify it's to us.
Duke Flea has 1,000 bits because he hasn't figured out how to do the cards yet.
Not alone. Not alone, dude. Not alone.
Yep, not alone. So that is to the players. So you guys now have 3 inspiration plus 4 cards. This isn't game breaking at all.
Do we not carry over the 4 from our previous session?
Fine.
I will accept the answer if the answer is no. I just want to make sure for my own bookkeeping.
I will not accept a no.
Because we're at the very end, and I have created a series of encounters.
This is why it's not going to be 2 episodes.
Yeah. Apparently, Tiana is always right, according to Tamago Tora. So that is those 1,000 bits to you guys. So you now have a stack.
Thank you.
Of 2, 4,
Hashtag
6.
tar. Tiana. No, wait, no. Is
Yeah.
Tiana's always right if I just make it Tiana's instead of Tiana is.
Yeah, or it's TR, and you find out what the last A is to make it Tiara.
Agent. I don't know.
Agent Rowan at your service.
All right, so 2, 4, 6 from tonight plus 4 from before. That's why you guys had so many. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Thank you for the subscription dangling testes.
What? What? Ah, there you go.
I mean,
testes. Testes.
All right. That's 11 minutes. That's way too long. Thank you guys for the cards, for being patrons, for giving us the inspiration and the bits. As you can see, Tavern Upkeep is on there. It is accurate to what is going on with revenue, and that includes YouTube ads, Twitch subscriptions, Twitch bits, and patrons. So if you catch the animated loop in the beginning, you'll see what that's all about. Now, on to the recap. And this is where in other shows you will have a fancy opening.
We're not special enough for a fancy opening.
We don't need it.
There's only 2 episodes left. Okay. Last session, the Foxy regulars met with Slade Remington, visited the perfect fit arms and armor emporium, and finally made their way to see Medusa. She led them through a teleportation circle to a dark cave system located several miles outside of Mage Haven. After traveling for several hours, you eventually made your way through this cave system, avoiding monstrosities and beasts and a bear, to finally arrive at the Temple of Behemoth in Mage Haven. From there, you plodded your way through the city's main courtyard into Upper Town and eventually into the residential district. In front of them stands a well-maintained estate with lush grass, a wrought iron fence surrounding it, and rows of neatly trimmed hedges surrounding the house. Uzo checked for magic, and the entire place lit up with illusion, blindingly so. With a firm grip on the deed, Uzo steps into a dilapidated, run-down, falling apart manor with unmanicured landscapes, with dried and dead grass, dirt patches all over the place. Looking up, you see the manor in front of you. It is the same building. You just see the signs of decades of wear and tear from the elements on the outside of it. Shutters hang on a slight angle. The door, though still solid wood oak in front of it.
The door is directly in front of me, or do I have to go to it?
I mean, the door is up about 60 feet. There is a long path that goes forward. It used to be lined with those hedges that you saw in the illusion. However, now they're just remnants, dried and dying on either side.
Looking around, detect magic on what's in front of me now. Still illusory, or am I through the illusion?
Behind you, you see this, sort of behind you and in a dome covering the entire place. You see that layer of magic. You are on the inside of it.
And is everybody else on the backside of it?
Correct.
Can they see me? I wave my hands.
Backing up, you see Uzo gripping that deed, taking a step forward and vanishing in front of your eyes.
Uzo?
You turn around and they are confused and worried.
But they can't see or hear me.
Are you calling out?
Andraste, yes.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. All right.
Some sort of invisible field or something.
Can you come to my voice, or will it not let you in?
I immediately go to his voice.
I was about to say, don't worry, Ruckus will test it out.
That's what I'm there for, baby. Ruckus.
He'll test everything out with his face.
Ruckus,
hold on,
guinea
wait.
pig, queen.
Wait, I step away. I remember you dropping a number of ceilings on me, so I step about 5 feet back from him before he gets in.
Are you still holding a grudge about that?
Yes, of course.
Smart Cappy.
Shoulder doesn't work the same.
Poor thing.
Aaron, make me a dexterity check.
Just get your massage ghost, your magical hand butler or whatever to work it out. Magic hand, mage hand, what do you do? 15.
All right.
What
15.
I do with my invisible servant is none of your business.
That's what it's called.
As you guys are having this conversation, Ruckus, like, engrossed and suddenly like, oh, and your foot hits a barrier that you can't see, and you stop your face before you plowing into
Oh, thank goodness.
whatever barrier is keeping you at bay. You
I kinda
feel around, and you are like, there's energy in this, and it is kind of hitting you.
On the other side, Uzo is like, wow, Ruckus, you are really talented. You should do that performance in the market. He's
miming.
Yeah.
Oh
It looks like we're not able to get through.
I guess some people are born with talent.
Uzo
You two try.
reaches his hand out to Andraste. Maybe touch is what is needed.
All right,
He reaches his hand through the illusion.
So his hand comes out.
All right, and I'll
Okay.
just reach out without any hesitation. Just reach out and put my hand in his and grip it.
I'll try and grab hers as she's doing that before they pull it in.
All right. Dexterity check. Remy,
Just a straight dexterity.
or is that an attack roll? It's like a grapple attack. Yeah, that's.
I'm not.
make an attack roll.
I'm not resisting. So if he's just grabbing at my hand and it's an attack, then I can just let him succeed.
It is probably low enough as well. This is to see if he can grab you before it's too late.
So, dex.
Yeah, do a dex.
Oh, I think I did it.
Nice.
21.
His bread and butter.
I was so prepared to laugh.
So you grab onto Andraste's trailing hand as the two of you pass inside into the place that now is dilapidated and run down. And Ruckus, you are the only one left standing on the outside.
What the?
We'll be right back, Ruckus.
No. What the
And
hell? Can you hear me back?
I don't.
Yes.
Do you? What are you doing on the outside?
Once I see them go through, I'm just okay. No. I'm done with my mime career. I think I'm ready to retire, and I'm trying to kick through it or at least walk a little. But now I know my face isn't gonna hit it, and I'm a little sad about that. But it's okay.
Uzo steps to the right to grab around him, and then grabs him by the shoulder and yanks him through.
All right, yeah. So you find yourself, you're like, I don't need to go in there, and on your shoulder, and you get pulled in.
I give up.
You are now all on the inside of this illusion.
Welcome to the party.
Don't use your cool one-liners on me.
Well,
this place hasn't been touched in, I don't even know how long.
That's what it is.
the deed is a key. I don't know if it will be necessary moving forward, but where we go one, we go all. Shit. No. Rewind that, delete that, edit that out, Tiana.
I'm not editing this.
Everyone.
Yeah, why did you say edit out to us?
We all go. That is the. Never mind. Yeah, if you know, you know. Everyone goes together from now on.
We'll see. We'll see.
Before we venture forward, Uzo goes down to a knee and he picks up some of the dirt, and he grabs and he rubs it in, and you see sort of like, instead of the sheen on his skin with the water and the armor of Agathis, you see it kind of wrinkle a little bit and then dust and break. I just ritual cast stone skin.
So we're taking 10 minutes to do that?
It's one action.
But as a ritual.
Rituals.
A ritual adds
10 minutes to it.
Uzo asks to wait, yes.
Sure.
Before we move
I just
forward.
imagine he's sitting there like rubbing dirt all over himself for this ritual for 10 minutes.
He's like, any second now, it's going to be done. Any minute. One of these minutes.
You have no idea why
I have
Uzo's
no-
rubbing dirt all over himself.
What are you doing, Uzo? This is ridiculous. This is a waste of time.
This better look cool because it's not a strong start. I'm gonna be honest.
Being the other person who can cast rituals, I have a pretty good idea what he's doing. So I want to like range a little ways away and just not like out of eye shot of any of them, but just like look around at like light conditions. At are there doors nearby? What sort of thing am I looking at?
So the first thing that you notice is it is silent. There is no sounds emanating from this place. There is no wildlife inside here. There is nothing but the four of you. You do hear sort of from the distance off to the side the hustle and bustle of the. Well, no, there's not a lot of hustle and bustle because it is nighttime. And oh yeah, it is pitch black.
It's no way. I thought it was evening, wasn't it? Because when we left
like
Medusa at the temple,
it's 3 in the morning.
We were traveling in the dark because Andraste is an elf and Mage Haven doesn't like elves.
okay,
So
makes sense.
the one thing, so there is one thing of note. Now that I remember that it is nighttime, there are 4 lamps on posts leading up to the door. So that is how you did see the door. So there's 2 lamps on either side of this walkway, another 2 lamps, and then 2 next to the doors. They are lit.
Are they magically lit?
They are magic. So when you do cast your magic, you see that those are most likely continual light spells, similar to what Waterdeep has.
Sure.
In their on their
screens.
screens.
Are we familiar with any durations that has?
These are permanent.
Oh, permanent. Okay.
I also want to call out that like pretty much every step of the way, Uzo is going to be detecting magic.
Okay.
Yeah, and while he's doing the ritual cast, and I want to like look around and look at the door, but also see if there's a back door. Not like get out of sight of them, but looking around basically.
The last step of the ritual you see finishing up, Uzo takes a mound of dirt and ingests it, and that activates.
You do rituals very differently than I do, my friend.
I feel like that was a personal choice.
Well, magic is a very personal thing, so yes.
Huh.
Is there a different way to do it?
Not that.
Oh no, I cast my rituals with a brazier, as I've learned is the correct pronunciation of it.
Yes, brazier, not brazier.
Like Frasier?
Actually,
I'm just getting the cadence right. Brazier.
So, Andraste, you walking around the side, so you see more and more. This place has not been touched for a century. I mean, there is no upkeep happening on this whatsoever. You round the backside, and you do see there is a porch on the back, and that sticks out maybe 12 feet from the actual building, runs the length of the back, and in the middle of it there is another door.
Okay. All right. I won't linger there. I'll just like note it, nod a little bit, and come back to the group. Probably just as Uzo is.
you just missed him eating dirt. He put it inside of his mouth and he swallowed it. It was disgusting.
Remy, grow up.
What do you mean grow up?
Grow up.
I'm rather tall, actually, for a halfling. Thank you.
How sure, like 1 to 10, are you that all of that was actually mud that's in your body right now?
Whatever it was, it served the purpose. As he like cracks his knuckle and a little bit crumbles off.
Which spell is that, Uzo?
It makes my skin tough like stone. I don't know what we are going to encounter. I am not as rock hard as this one. And he kind of knocks on Remy's head. Oh, on Ruckus's head. He's
what?
Like,
Either one would be accurate.
I am never aroused.
And
I am legitimate. Okay,
well
the short one is an endless libido, but I am never aroused. I feel like I got turned on once because she was rich once, and it could have been a he.
Gentlemen, I am not confident that we can't be heard on the street, and this place hasn't been touched in a century. And while they may not be able to get through, I don't want attention arrowed down on us. So how about
what do you say, Uzo? Do we head inside?
I think so. I maybe we don't have to worry about people as much on our backs yet, but we should keep our focus forward.
I agree.
And stay vigilant. Did you see anything around the side?
There is another door in the back with a large porch leading up to it. I mean, we probably won't need it, I hope, but if necessary, there is a secondary entrance.
The question now is, do we go up to the door and knock, or do we try to sneak in?
What are we sneaking? What danger do we think?
Why don't we
Technically,
just send
this is my land. I own it.
Well, and anything that is here has been trapped here for a century.
Good point.
Just saying.
Hey,
So
I didn't just in the
either-
last week.
Why don't you let me check it out?
There we are.
Okay.
I keep my little warm fuzzy hat on and put the hood over it.
So you stealth your way up to the front door. You are very stealthed, and you get up to the front door. The stairs as you go up there, however, are a definite. Even with your small frame, they are very worn, and I mean they're not going to collapse on you, but they're definitely worn and dilapidated. You make your way to the door, and the door, however, as you are looking at it, is solid, well maintained. You look up at the now the hinges would be on the inside, but you kind of just looking around, the door itself doesn't appear to be aged.
Okay, I will very gently test the knob.
It is locked.
And I look back at the others, and I pull out my thieves' tools, and I point to them and point to the door. And I wait to see if Uzo gives me the thumbs up. Okay.
Are you shitting me?
And I attempt to pick the lock.
And
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Let me find it here.
which is like what, plus 30 or something?
No, actually, I have the thieves' tools.
Uzo puts his hand on Andraste's shoulder and awaken minds. Maybe this is a key to all the doors in the facility. Maybe I should try the knob.
And I'll murmur out loud because I can't respond mentally, right? We've gone back and forth on that.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure.
Really? I thought it was always in the
leave that
head.
to the chat to figure out for us.
So I don't know where this is on my sheet because I can't seem to find
tools. Yeah,
my thieves' tools on here.
Yeah, if
But
it's
it
your
uses the
proficiency
same
plus
bonuses
your
as my acrobatics. So
correct.
if I could, I'll just roll acrobatics and we'll call it my thieves' tools.
In fact, do you have expertise in them as well?
I do.
So it's double your proficiency.
Right.
Same.
My acrobatics is plus 13, so it's the same as that one, plus 13.
All right. What
So-
number is that?
32.
All right. So you work magic on this lock, and you hit all of the tumblers. You obviously have gotten it, and you hit the last one, and you go to turn the knob, and nothing happens.
And I'll watch that and like hear it because I have pretty high passive perception. And remember back to Uzo, I think you might be right.
Uzo cautiously walks up to Remy, kind of looking out the peripheral of his vision. And I assume Remy's still hunched over the door.
Oh, no, I just finished and I tried, and I'm turning back to look at you at that time. To be like,
Uzo shrugs and he puts his hand on Remy's shoulder and says the same thing. And he grabs the knob and he slightly twists. I don't know why that's so funny.
Turn the knob, and the door silently slips into a darkened room. Droste, you can see over that, and inside you see a stately manor. You open up into a foyer area. There is a double staircase going up, on either side, but it is pitch black on the inside. Remy, with your Eldritch sight, you see this as if it were daylight.
Mm-hmm.
No magic in the room.
There is no magic in the room.
Ruckus.
So there is a couple of things to note. Those that can see, there is very sparse furniture. I mean, this is even before you get inside. So there is a small bench to sit on near the door when you come in, but there is no dust. It appears maintained, clean, well maintained.
Do I get to respond to Uzo with his telepathy? No? Yeah, I do.
Did you even do that?
It does.
I feel like we've done it before.
It just says in the book, communicate telepathically. To me, that says you can reply.
No, I'm asking the DM.
That is not my call.
We've set the precedent.
And we've got only 3 episodes left. Whatever you guys want to do.
All right.
I want to become Super Saiyan.
So I'll just respond back to him then, touching him, what I see and how it all looks very good, well kept, like somebody's been maintaining it.
Ruckus.
Yeah.
Uzo whisper. Try to keep up.
What the fuck? You don't
Your
mind. You.
Shh.
Oh. And I will recall it, the flamberge. Okay. You mean, but if I light this, won't it alert anyone of our presence? I'm trying to avoid I already give us a great deficit in stealth as it is, so I didn't want to give us a beacon.
You don't have to illustrate the point.
This is D&D. This is about illustrating the point. But
Let me go. Let me go.
Uzo kind of takes a deep breath. This place seems to respond to me, or even the key. I'm not completely at a loss in the dark.
That's fair.
Let me go first.
Remy, in your head, from Kumara, you hear, they're still here. The little ones, they maintain it.
I'll reply back. Which little ones? Speak, Kumara.
The little guardians. The workers.
They... something to worry about?
Only if they alert the larger guardians.
So don't be seen, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Great. And I'll say to Uzo, apparently it's best not to be seen. There are little guardians who are maintaining the area. This is what Kumara has told me. Kumara, and I'll give me a second. Kumara, what are these guardians?
Metal and stone.
I'll draw the sword and I'll put Uzo's hand on it as well, so Uzo can have hear the information.
I had to sneak past a metal one with hammers. That's the hardest one to get past.
How do we disable such in the mind? Such a guardian? Do they have weaknesses?
Well,
Blind spots.
That one I ran past. It got a good hit in me. It's hammers for hands.
Where
are we going?
Down. We need to find the stairs down.
And where should we expect the guardians?
Down.
Fun. Okay.
Would not have it any other way.
And then I kind of break the connection and I go, Ruckus is going to give us away.
While they're having this conversation with Kumara, I'll be coming up the stairs as quietly as I can, understanding that there's no real quiet way to do it, but like gesturing Ruckus quietly, but we need to stay together.
First of all, I knew I was going to give us away, but also If what happens if I don't wear my armor?
Ruckus. Uzo puts his finger on Ruckus's mouth.
You had
yeah.
me at hello.
Yeah. You have such soft lips, Ruckus. Keep them quiet.
It's the feces.
You haven't done that in months.
Once in a while.
So,
We might die
Remy
here today.
and Droste, you take the lead, scout out, but there is a risk that whatever, don't go too far ahead because it might come between us and cut us off.
You're putting the noisy person up front.
Not, I'm putting you and Androste up front.
Okay, I thought you said Ruckus.
No, yeah, I thought I was going to the back.
There
Plus,
you go.
you can see at night. You can see like pretty. I mean, we all are aware of this, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you should definitely go first.
I often gloat about it to you, so.
That's why. I keep trying
So-
to forget it, and you remind me.
Here is the plan. Let me know if you guys have any objections. Remy goes first. Androste acts as the intermediary. Scouting out, we move in increments, and we only move forward as it's clear.
And as of this moment, I don't have my armor on.
Oh, well, that's good. Excellent.
So at least he won't be clanking all over the place. But I agree. Remy moves.
It's fair.
Remy moves about 60 feet ahead. That's about how far I can see in the dark.
So
And
thanks for reminding me.
And he gestures to let me know whether or not it's clear, and I tell you.
I think actually that Uzo should consistently ping me with his telepathy.
I need to be touching you.
Do you?
Yes.
Awake in mind, yes.
Do you?
Do I?
Can I go Super Saiyan?
I think so.
Yeah. I do.
Okay, so Remy, you take a couple of steps into this foyer. Everyone else.
No.
waits.
You have never needed to touch. It's 30 feet.
I've known that this whole time.
Shut up. Really?
Starting at first level, your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Shit. Hey. All right.
Wow. So you just look like really creepy now, just touching everybody.
Ruckus, look at me. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I feel like you don't have to be this close. You get it closer.
I try hard not to read other people's abilities, but that.
So we'll just stay 30 feet ahead. That's what we'll do, yes? I'll stay 30 feet ahead. That should be enough.
Correct.
Yes.
29 feet if you can. Just to be sure.
All right. So, Remy, is anyone going with Remy, or is Remy going alone?
Solo, as far as I know.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
He's the sneakiest. He can see further in the dark than I can. There is no good reason for me to be close.
Stealth check with advantage.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, here's something else. I should have mentioned this. We are not using the Nord Games luck deck anymore, because there's so many cards and things out. You should still use it at home and use our affiliate link, yourgamesllc.com/3.html.
So what do you get?
What is it? What is that deck called now?
Fates and Fortunes.
Ooh. Nice.
All right. So, Remy, you sneak in your eyesight. You
Wait a second. He rolled a nat 20. He doesn't get any reward for that?
He's the knight.
he got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
I mean, every other game that I play, there's no reward for nat 20. So this has been nice.
I assume a nat 1 has no.
We
Correct.
can't all be playing other games. So for some of us, this is our game.
I get invited to so many games, it actually hurts me sometimes because I have to turn some of them down.
I believe it.
All right. So, Remy, you are the knight, except for your vision, which is down. You see everything. You go into this place, and there's two things that stand out to you. It is immaculately maintained as you are sneaking around. 2, nobody lives here. Like, no living creature lives here. You
I
know,
like
there's
that
no
distinction.
dishes. There's no, anything that would require, no like scuffs on the floor where people would sit down at the table. But the table is in the like sort of this dining area off to your left, immaculate. It's not set, but there are chairs all around it. No dust. You keep moving. As you continue along, sort of exploring, nothing else. Nothing sees you. And you get through that dining room and you open up the door to what turns out to be sort of the kitchen. And you look ahead and there is a doorway on the far side. It is open and you see the glimpse of something like rectangular and metal sort of disappear down below the steps.
Do I get any indication of its height?
Yeah, hold on 1 minute. It is small. No, it's medium. It is a medium creature. But it is, and you kind of hear like as it's speaking, unaware of you, and just sort of going about its business, going down the stairs.
Okay, I'll reach my hand up for Uzo to see me, to let him know that I have something to tell him.
I reach in. What have you seen? Also, Kumara did not tell us how to subdue these things.
I'm not sure what they are, actually. I just saw something. It sounded strange. It spoke in like some weird language. I don't know. It sounded unnatural. I don't believe that they're alive, as we are.
Is it a Nimborite?
Would I have any?
It did not seem to be like a Nimborite. It definitely seemed different. The Nimborite tried to mimic like a human type of, or a halfling size humanoid. This one was, while you did see arms, it wasn't like it was trying to look like a humanoid.
Got it. No, I don't. It was not a Nimborite. It was strange. I'll try and get a better look.
Is it safe for us to advance?
Did I saw it go down? Is that what you said?
You did. It disappeared as it was going down some stairs.
Okay. Well.
So you clearly saw that it had legs that were taking steps down the stairs. So
I'll relay that I saw it going down these stairs. I'll say this may be our entry point. We can at least advance to get a better look.
Uzo nods and gestures in the direction he thinks he hears Andraste and moves towards the location, sort of slowly feeling his way towards where Remy is to get closer to Remy.
And I'll reach out and lightly touch Ruckus on the shoulder and like tap it forward a little bit to gesture, follow me.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
And I don't know, are you igniting the sword?
Not at this moment.
Okay, then I'm gonna like put my hand on your shoulder, slide it down and grab your hand and just like lead you along, because otherwise it's me casting light.
Oh, sweet. Easy thinking. And
can I like open a group chat with Awakened Mind?
It says one creature.
No. You got a bad mind planned.
So Uzo kind of waits and holds, and if you get any indication how to take it down, please be aware of it.
Will do. And I'll continue to sneak up.
And I'll catch up with Uzo and just like tap him gently on the shoulder to let him know I'm there. What's that?
I'll also finish it off with, make sure you tell the others.
Uzo just kind of squints and gestures a nod in his mind in the dark.
He can see it.
All right. So you guys are staying within 30 feet of each other, kind of moving along.
Yeah.
All right. So, Remy, you get to the top of, you get to this doorway, You see again, there's no dust. It is clean. It starts off with 5 wooden steps and then turns to stone. As the steps continue down, carved out of stone blocks, this greenish hue in front of you as it goes down into a 10-foot wide corridor.
Okay, do I hear anything coming down there?
Yes, from up ahead, actually make me a perception check.
Okay, what I'd like to do is I'd like to pull Winthorpe out from Winthorpe's pocket dimension there and look through Winthorpe.
All right.
Is he around a corner? Can I see him to like see his gesture to come forward?
Yes, you can. You guys were keeping up with each other, staying 30 feet away, so you didn't give anyone away. You guys are far enough back. Okay? And you were the only, yeah.
So I'll roll up perception.
You do not alert either, so continue on.
Yeah, and I'm watching like side to side as I'm guiding Ruckus forward, just praying that we don't trigger something.
I'm following. Every step you take, I'm taking, so I can blame you. See? It works. It's a flawless plan.
It doesn't work if you're yelling.
I thought I was whispering.
You don't know how to whisper, do you?
No.
And Droste can hear Uzo gritting his teeth in anger that Ruckus won't shut up.
My passive perception picks up this gritting noise from 30 feet ahead.
All of you should assume I'm whispering. Even though I'm shouting at the top of my lungs.
So you got a 14 perception. You hear small like clicks a ways away. It's hard to tell how far away, or if it's really loud and very far away. It's not echoey, but it's hard to tell where or how far or how big they are. You just kind of hear that little voice.
Okay. I'll grab Winthorpe. I'll put him kind of here in the cloak and wrap the cloak around it, so Winthorpe's little head is poking out right there. And
all right.
Continue down.
All right, so you continue down. Now, can I get everyone to make me stealth checks, please? Remy, you with advantage.
Second stealth check. You just want to get rid of my nat 20? Is that it?
We can use your nat 20, but everyone else give me stealth checks.
So Uzo puts his hand against the wall, slowly starts to lean and fades into it, and he pulls out, and he kind of casts one with shadows. Steps into the darkness of the wall.
Can you do that and move?
No.
So this is you guys moving ahead.
Oh, we're doing incremental move. I thought we were like doing leapfrog sort of stuff. Okay, never mind. He does not do that.
Leapfrog?
And of course, everyone was down on Ruckus for being noisy, and I rolled a 7.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's playing leapfrog.
What do our cards do again? Can we help that at all?
I have the drop box open.
You have a D6 with 1, an emergency seal, critical strike, gain an extra action, boosted swiftness. Requires you to be in combat.
Requires me to be in what?
Combat. Well, your speed is doubled for the rest of the combat.
Got it. I mean, we could add a D6 to it.
I agree.
Yeah.
You are not the furthest back, but I guess
We have some inspiration.
I'm holding hands with Ruckus, so he and I are right next to each other. Good. All right, so that is a 9 total.
What is the draw 2 cards and choose one thing that I wrote down? I just kind of
so you could spend 2. You will get 2 cards and get to choose one of them. So it could be a shot of adrenaline, which gives you damage resistance.
Most
So-
of these are combat oriented. Like I don't think there's going to be much aside from re-roll a d20
Yep.
that's going to
The-
be very helpful.
Correct. Yeah, there are only 3 of those in.
As a thought for the next beta deck, Thomas, maybe some things
Yeah.
that aren't completely combat oriented.
Yes. I think that I had a lot of those in there and were pulled out because it was like, well, who wants advantage on charm?
Remy.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You charming bastard.
All right. So
Who's charm?
once this thing keeps crashing on me.
I don't need to cast it.
Give us the smolder, Cappy. I don't know. I know that came out way worse. I don't know
All right,
than I
so-
intended.
Blue steel.
Patented.
As everyone is going down these steps into this corridor, Remy, you get 20 feet into it when Andraste hits the first stone step, and she was ready for wood, and it's like hits that, and up ahead of you, you hear from 2 different individuals. And let me bring up roll.
I pull into Remy. What?
I tell him, back up. I think they heard us.
And Uzo turns around and he gestures to back up to Andraste.
Are your toes okay?
Not really.
So Remy, you have how long is your sight?
It's not my,
120 feet.
it's not my ankle.
Nice. Yeah.
I really need to count this.
I dare you to count. We're chaotic here.
Hey, look at that. There's that thing. Could be
Yeah,
that.
there's a measuring tool.
It only looks like 90. That doesn't look like 120 to me.
120 goes all the way, huh?
And Remy's well ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 30, please.
All right.
Yeah. Ruckus with the math.
Like I always do.
Andraste, you kind of hit right around here. I'll say
Okay.
everybody. So you are actually in a 15-foot wide corridor right here.
Hmm.
Remy, you do see a little bit further down this way, and this is where you heard one of and coming out.
Come
on,
on.
right.
It was a bad stealth check. to
He
be
could
fair.
see that. He could totally
can?
see all in there.
I did fine.
What is this? What is this? What is
120.
This? What is this?
Your Honor, what is this?
You can't see any of that.
I mean, you still can't see around corners, even with
Yeah,
devil sight.
This has got to be a corner right here.
Stealthy like an elephant.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got
So-
music when I read that.
Yeah. So in front of you is a strange little creature.
Oh,
It is a construct. It is roughly 5 feet tall. It has 2 sections, duo, if you will. It's a duo drone. And it's got hands, and it's kind of walking with knees that bend backwards.
Oh.
It's like, oh. And
And he sees us?
it sees you. Let's
Okay.
roll initiative.
Oh, shit. Is it
I'm
killable?
sorry.
Can I kill
And-
this?
Yeah, all right.
Oh my god.
Wait, you're sorry? What did you do?
See, why am I rolling not on roll 20 if I'm not gonna cheat?
Holy shit, I rolled a
mean-
nat 20.
That's not good.
Nice.
I got a 21 for initiative. What the?
This isn't a card, but it's close.
I didn't even get a full hand, man.
All right, so Andraste with a 21?
21, yes.
21. 2. Sorry, I just said something I shouldn't have said. Remy, what did you get?
17.
7. Uzo.
15.
Ruckus.
A crisp 4.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Still going before these things. So,
I do.
as you can sort of see from the map, all of you have sight. Siren. We're using Sirenscape, everyone.
Yes, and the players can hear it. Just so you're aware.
That's
Are
good.
you going to get copyright flagged?
No, because we just said we're using Sirenscape. Thank you guys for allowing us to use this awesome music. Sirenscape
beautiful.
is actually how you say it. I don't say it right.
I like the sound of siren better than siren because siren makes me think of, the things that lure sailors into their deaths.
Exactly.
Yeah. They'll get you. They'll get you. Or they'll be manatees. It's only one of the two.
That's
No,
mermaids.
those are mermaids.
Okay.
Bo got there before I did.
Andraste, you are up, so you see this like little mechanical thing kind of poke its head out, like "Ah!" Is a little bit frightened.
Fireball.
And
This is not worth blowing a 3rd level spell slot on. No.
It's the answer to everything.
I will whisper to Uzo. Everything in this place is keyed to that deed. See if showing the deed will get us past it without hurting it or it hurting us.
Uzo nods.
And seeing his acknowledgement, I will ready an action to cast Sacred Flame. If he shows the deed and it continues to come and try to attack us.
all right. Sounds good.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Remy.
I think to Kumara, did you have the deed when you got hit by that guardian before with the hammer?
No, I didn't.
How the hell did you get in?
Oh,
We'll talk about this later. I guess I will walk forward. We'll see how this goes. Actually, I'll quickly ask, is there any chance of reasoning with them? To Kumara.
I don't think so. This is their purpose. Killing you is their purpose.
Good enough for me. And I wink back at the others and go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet forward.
Uzo's kind of like pumping the brakes, like
I'm now 20 feet forward,
okay.
looking at this guy with my sword, and I ready in action. If he attacks or moves away from me,
You
if
see
he attacks or
another
moves
one.
away from me, I'll swing at him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Up next is Uzo.
All right, so Uzo's gonna use his full 30 feet, and he reaches in and essentially pulls out two things. He has the deed that he unfurls, and he's walking forward with it in his hand as he slowly approaches, but he has his wand of web ready to restrict it and confine it if it gets hostile. But Uzo walks closer over to Remy's shoulder, right about here, and he's holding out the deed, and he's looking for a reaction.
You do not see a reaction, other than he's like it. It's scared.
It
It is
feels
also
fear.
this is unexpected.
Does
has
it
been-
acknowledge?
It does not seem to acknowledge the deed.
Did it look at the deed? It did
It
notice.
not.
Okay.
It just it kind of maintained an eye on like Remy first, and then as you come forward, it's watching your actions. It's not like looking. It's not
Okay.
reading.
And with that, I'm holding a ready to action, but he says, I don't know if it's working. To Andraste, awaken mind.
Hold it in front of its eyes.
As close as I can get, which might be just over Remy's shoulder or his head.
If you're gonna put, you got to get 5 feet within 5 feet of it. If you're gonna,
Okay,
show
one
that off.
second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just be sure about this. Would that do it?
Yeah.
All right, right up next to Remy. Bink.
Okay.
5 feet.
All right. That is your turn. So you were a Sirenscape. It's like unbearably loud sometimes. Ruckus, you're up.
Yes. All right.
I'll like throw a hand out sideways. Wait.
I shouldn't kill it.
Not yet. We're waiting to see if this works.
Oh god, shit. Okay, fine. And I'm just gonna hold the flamberge in my hand, unlit, dark, and just ready. I don't even care. Yeah, I'm two-handing it. I'm just gonna straight up two-hand it. I'm ready for that action. If it makes a move, this is either getting thrown at it, or if it gets close to me, I'm killing it.
Are you going to move at all?
Yeah, you might want to change your position, bro.
I
Yeah.
was going to, but there's something. Presentation. Okay.
Get closer, but be aware. We're waiting.
Bum. Yeah, okay. I'm moving here. Is that with inside of it though? Would it see me?
I mean,
It can see you from there.
If I was right
you're
here?
past people. I mean, are you attempting to hide from it?
I'm gonna hide. Yeah, I'm gonna
Then give me
maintain.
then give me a stealth check. Another one as you move up to see if it notices you.
You bet I will do that. Okay. All right.
I
Hold
feel
on.
better about my stealth check all of a sudden.
So I have 2 left feet and a 3rd right foot.
All right. Yeah. So you don't actually think you're very stealthy as you kind of move up. You tried. You were very animated about being quiet. And
Schlunk.
all right. And now it is
Shit. So close. I was only 16 numbers away.
give me a this is going to be a contested dex check, Uzo.
What? Shut up.
As it reaches out to try and grab the deed from you. That you are holding right in front of its face.
I'm not in front of its face. I didn't put it in front of its face. Uzo wouldn't have been that stupid. He just wants to make sure it's visible. A thing that can clean in the dark could at least see this thing within 5 feet.
It can see
All right.
it.
Okay.
It cannot read,
Dex?
but it thinks you are handing it to him.
Dex?
Yes.
Shit. Dude, I'm sensing my last 2 rolls have been really good. This is gonna 11.
Repeat that. What were you gonna say?
This is gonna be a shit roll.
We could add a d6 to that.
I would love to add a d6 to it.
Let's add a d6. Yes, let's add a d6.
Second
to that.
Using
16.
inspiration.
16.
Just as this mechanical metal hand was about to reach and grab that deed, you for a split second think you missed it, and then with that extra d6 you managed to pull it back away from it, and it and turns and runs.
I immediately
Ready to
stab.
action goes off.
Remy's ready to action goes off first.
Right. Let's roll this attack.
I think I also have a ready to action. Just throwing that out there.
It did not attack.
That's true.
It was without the booming blade.
Well, Andraste, I will let you choose if you thought it reaching for the deed was an attack.
Well, it reaching for the deed, and we were also told, I believe, that it could alert bigger guardians. So I would see that as a threat. It running away.
Okay, so it reaching out because I'll give it advantage because it's behind the corner from you, but he will still have to roll.
With
Sacred Flame, is that?
With Sacred Flame, the target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw.
Well, all right then. So,
sorry, it's there in the wording of the spell.
That's fine. So a 5 does not make it.
Nope.
So roll damage, Andraste, before anyone else can do anything.
Okay, 5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant damage. As this right in front of you guys, like you're bright. Andraste hits for 5 damage. Okay.
And the brightness causes Uzo's web to just like, it's like he snatches, Remy stabs, blinding light. Uzo's like, ah.
So let's do Remy. Remy, did you roll your stab already? Or are you ready to do that?
There it is. 29 points of damage. No booming blade.
As you, this radiant flare goes up as you are sticking it, and just and springs. You wedged in between the 2 blocks of its body, and and it splits into 2 as metal pings and bounces all over the place. And Remy, you down the way. You definitely see there's another one down there who just saw its buddy die a horrible death. Can you see Uzo in the dark? Ruckus, you don't have your...
I'm not lit. No.
I can't, but my ready to action still goes off in the space.
All right. Let me see what this area would look like.
20-foot area web. Bing. Closing off that corridor.
Nice.
This is why we don't use Siren's game. All right. So then now there is web covering this corridor.
That I now have to try and get through if I want to get to this guy.
Yep.
And
Oh,
it
my
obscures it obscures your vision a little bit, but you see the thing run down the corridor.
Do my slippers actually help me in any way with this
They
web?
do.
Yes, yeah. You take no
maybe.
penalty to movement in webs.
But
Team, I
We've
know how
just-
this sounds.
we've just walled it off, right?
No, he's going to now go tell the big guardians that we were warned about.
Yeah, you
You've
walled
cut
us off.
cut off our only access to him.
Is this the only way in?
There seems to be another
Remy,
corridor.
you can see that the corridor continues.
I'm gonna click my boots of speed and run if I can.
I'm going to go this way to close them off.
Are we still in combat? Are we still in
You
initiative?
are still in combat, still in initiative, so you do have doubled speed for the rest of this combat. If anybody wants to double their speed,
Would that stack on top of the boots?
I will. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
He turns into a halfling-sized meteor.
You're like Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah. So this basically doubles your base speed. So then you can calculate your boots of speed on top of that if you wanted to do that.
I don't know, where are we at in initiative?
Guys,
You
this is.
you are about to be at the top of the lineup.
I can dispel this. This is not a big deal. I thought I was doing a service by warding it off, but no.
We just wanted to be.
You're gonna check that other corridor, though, yeah?
I mean, that's what I was going to do because of that.
All right.
So, okay, we've got this.
Yeah. So
We-
this is the scenario. So Remy, you definitely saw Uzo. You saw this as well. Oh no, Uzo, you did not see this, but Remy, you saw another one run off the corridor down south of you.
Mm-hmm.
You did hear there was definitely more than a couple of them who were alerted when Andraste made noise.
Got it.
Should I dispel this and we pursue or
Yes.
investigate that
absolutely.
other corridor?
Why not both?
Andraste, yeah, that is 6 seconds. Andraste, you are up for your turn.
All right. Does Remy say that there's another corridor? Do we know that?
I did.
Let's see how far you can see.
I can see 60 feet.
Yeah, so you can see that it continues on in that direction, but you don't see where it goes.
Okay. I hate this. All right. I am going to double move, then use my move and my action to dash to get here.
All right.
So now I can see where it turns, and I can also come back if necessary.
Yes, so you see that it does turn to the right up ahead.
Do I hear anything coming from that curve up ahead of me?
You do. With
Okay.
your passive perception, you hear similar footsteps actually coming towards you.
Oh boy. All right. Can I gauge about how many there are?
1.
Okay. So I'll look back at Remy and hold up one finger and point at the corner.
Remy, you are up. This thing is dead. Remove it from the board.
Okay, so as I said, bonus action, click my boots of speed. And then, yeah, I guess I'll move here. My 50 feet.
Zoom, zoom,
Okay.
zoom.
Is there anything more that I see?
From there,
This direction.
yes, from around the corner, you do see another one of those things as it was walking towards you.
Okay. When I see it, how does it look? Does it look like it's coming to attack? Does it? Can
When you turn around, you actually see a surprised look on its face. So it has a face on it, and it's like, whoa.
Okay. I'll reach out and Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
So let me find that. Eldritch Blast.
Was it like innocent surprised or a guard who wasn't doing their job surprised?
I probably didn't hit it.
Is that an 11? Does not
Rolling
hit.
11, yeah.
So yeah, so you fire off an Eldritch Blast, and it actually managed to fly between the two sections in its sort of like abdomen, where there's just a little column connecting the two devices. Passes through and like, why?
I get 2.
All right.
Though. So let me roll the other one. See how that goes. $16.
Yes, that one hits.
Nice.
And it explodes into it for
9
9
points of damage.
points of damage. It's looking very hurt.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else.
All
So
right.
that's that.
That's that. Uzo, you are up.
Uzo stands at the edge of the spider web and he says, Rakis, I think you can use your light now. And he just moves over to the other side. He doesn't dispel the spider web. I can see through the spider web.
Yeah.
Well, not see through, but there's
That's not the issue.
It's dark.
it is dark.
Well, that and it's a check, isn't it? To not get caught in the web.
I'm not talking about going through it. I just want to, if theoretically, if I was to fire an Eldritch Blast through there,
it would be at disadvantage because you are essentially blinded at what's beyond there.
Yep.
And it would have not so much cover as concealment. So
it wouldn't what?
I don't know, unless the web spell says that it creates cover. I don't think it does.
Nope. So Uzo he's kind of leaned up against the wall, ready to action straight down the corridor, knowing that Remy and Andraste are that way and Ruckus is this way. If he hears something or sees something come to the edge, senses something come to the edge of the web, he's just going to fire his Eldritch Blast. He's holding the Eldritch Blast. That's his action. That's his turn.
All right. Ruckus, you are up next.
Okay. Well, putting on the armor is a free action, correct?
Yeah.
Then here we go. And I'm going to open up the little wriggling bag and just... God, it doesn't get old. And still two-handed, I'm just going to... Let me see. I'm going to go as far as I can. Yeah, I'll just go meet up with Uzo.
Okay.
Wait. Hey, buddy. Wait. No, I had a plan. But, do we...
Sure?
Okay.
How do you find me?
If the...
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's dark down here. You cannot see.
Oh, no. Can I just put on the armor? Wait, no, I can... before I move, I want to hit light then on my thing.
So now you have dark vision.
Oh, that took me way longer than it should have.
30 feet. So you see Uzo. Andraste is just beyond the... Now you see Andraste. You do not see Remy, though.
Where is he? Where's the little rat?
Okay.
Found him.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
Right now, as an action, because I really don't feel like I can make it any further, I'm going to whip something out of the bag. I'm throwing it as 30 feet ahead of me. Let me...
You throwing it past the web?
No, I'm not throwing it into the web. No.
You can throw it past... He can make it past the web, can he?
No.
If your Eldritch Blast can't, I don't.
No, the Eldritch Blast can.
No. Let me just...
The attack hit is...
Yeah.
The hit is disadvantage. Yeah, you could throw it on the end. Dude, what?
All right, fine. Then I think... Okay. Wait, can I go through it a little bit and then just like throw it past it? Would that get rid of the disadvantage so it doesn't get stuck in it?
No. You can throw it past the web. It's so Uzo didn't shoot the web to like completely block off the area, but it just kind of like it's on an angle. You see a way through, so you can it's not completely stopped. But if you were to move through it, you would suffer the effects of the web.
Okay. 3 points, and I'm gonna throw a ball out from the gray bag. Hold on.
Who's that?
That's a 3, and the 3 is a fucking badger. It's a fucking
badger.
What would have been in the tan bag?
So
it would have been really good in the blue tan bag.
Do badgers have dark vision?
They do have some abilities. As I look up the abilities of a badger, it can smell anything. It has advantage if it can smell it in front of it. So these things have to have scent, right? They have to smell a little bit, buddy.
All right. So you with what little light you can see with your dark vision, you see it land, and it's kind of like what? Because it can't see in the dark.
Oh shit.
Well, all that little thing, all Mac Badger is gonna hear is just fuck. Yeah, or oh shit from both of us.
I need to put a badger out, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Good idea, Ruckus. At the least, fodder.
I mean, it could have been better.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bear man with a hat.
Yeah.
Batman.
And Ruckus, you can control it. All right.
Ooh.
So that is your turn now. It is someone else's turn. Let me do a quick look. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a great day. And now I whisper.
So actually, all of you here.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a heavy.
And you hear another. As this metal is reverberating down the corridor that you just threw the badger.
Poor Mac Badger.
Oh shit.
And
Only I
This
could have
little-
gotten to the guy before he warned them.
this little thing next to Bo is going to take a step out, 2 steps out, kind of look and see what it is, and then it is going to like pulls from its side, and you see this javelin like sort of come out, and it throws it at its nearest enemy.
Can it see in the dark?
It can. These, I say, can.
There you go.
Okay. So if the deed was the issue, they would have been able to see it.
Correct.
He said they could
That
see it, they
is-
just couldn't read it.
Okay.
So that is a 9 to hit you, Remy.
It
As-
does not.
As this, you just kind of step off, and it wasn't even close, but you still stepped out of the way. And it, with its other hand, throws another one for an 18.
Does not hit.
Also, that one a little bit closer, and a little bit, it actually kind of ticked off of your armor. Are you wearing armor?
I am not.
Okay. It came very, very close to you, and
Very dexterous.
yes,
I got that mage armor
landed
as well.
out onto the thing, and then it disappears as much as it can. Remy, you can still see it as it's like now like.
Watch
Clips.
out, he's going mama.
We're gonna post our favorite clip from this show to all of the social media channels when this hits YouTube.
Yes.
I dare you.
Can it be just constant clips of Sirenscape crashing? It could be.
Is that what's going
It
on
should
with
be.
it? Is that why you're so upset with it?
It is not Sirenscape's fault. It is this non-Apple iPad that is not an iPad.
That you paid $50 for 2 years ago, like almost 2.5 years ago. I think it's
Yeah, on the
done
back-
its work.
Yeah, on the back it says UPod. I always thought that was weird.
We'll say this: I blame Bezos.
I mean, that's just a fair shot. Throw something, and Bezos will deserve getting hit.
Or do I need to blame the Android operating system?
Android works really well for me, man.
I could see
Yeah,
why it'd
it
be
is not,
easier.
it is not the OS on a $50 tablet. There we go.
That Bezos, he'll get you. He'll get you. Crafty
Okay.
little Bezos. Bezos. Trying to see how many light chuckles I can get out.
coming around the corner, you guys both both Uzo and Ruckus hear more footsteps of something smaller, and also a metal item come out. 11. Does that hit a badger?
Let me look at this thing again.
And does 15 hit a badger?
No, 15 does. 11 does not.
All right. So the first one, at your feet, both of your feet, this metal javelin about this long, about 2 feet long, skids across the floor, hits the edge, and is like.
You said Uzo, and Ruckus hears it. Uzo blind fires his Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you do.
All right. That is going to be. God damn! Come on. You think I had this memorized by now? There we go. +9. All right. First one, 12. I assume 12 does not hit. That's the left hand. 12 hit.
Yeah, 12 does not hit. As
right hand. 24.
Yeah. What is going on there?
Disadvantage, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah. So 24 definitely hits.
And it's a 1d10 + 5. 12 points of damage to, I think, the little guy.
12 points of damage. So just as you see this javelin come through, you kind of look back up where it is and shoot an Eldritch Blast. And a javelin and an Eldritch Blast pass each other. The javelin hits the badger, but the Eldritch Blast hits into something, and you hear a. Actually, what before was this dropping of gears and pieces of metal. This one just seems to dust, and a couple of pieces of metal fall to the ground.
Nice.
Whatever it was, you're confident you have destroyed it. Badger takes 5 points of damage.
Badger's still alive.
I think. Oh, 5? No, he's dead.
That was a long delayed reaction there, brother dear.
Had to find it. Sorry, and my yep. That's just my brain
Since
buffering.
we are in combat, we get to thank the Apollyon for 500 bits.
Hi, Apollyon.
He did not say, but to the player, we will do that. You can see the Apollyon on Saturdays on Rime of the Frost. Giving that away. And also thank you to Spike for another sub. Appreciate it. And J. Matthews, 85.
Our peeps.
All right. Now we are at the top, tippy top of the lineup. Is 8:30? Is that a good place?
I was about to ask if we could take a break at this point.
I do have a full bladder, but I can keep going.
Yeah, let's go right through.
I would prefer to take a break now.
So we will take a little break, and we will be back momentarily. On the right slide here, and we will continue this combat. Hey, everybody. Everyone else is still on break, but I just wanted to. I totally forgot about the giveaways. So we will start. We'll probably just roll these back to back. So we're going to start with these Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, including a dragonborn sorcerer, an illithid, and Driz Duerden. And then we will follow it up with this beholder, Minsk, and Boo. They're one mini. Orc Paladin, Beholder, Tiefling Paladin. Two paladins in here. So we will do those giveaways when we return. And now I'm going to go. I'll be right back.
I finished our
Hello,
book.
everyone, and welcome back. And we are going to start with rolling a giveaway, starting with this set of 4 miniatures. Well, I think this is more in focus. It is more in focus way back here. I should adjust. Anyway, we're going to roll this. It is the brand new year. Everything is reset. Rex A676. Congratulations.
Reds, yo.
Yes.
Congrats.
If Alpha Pup is still on, I will try and whisper you as soon as I can. Now, for the Beholder.
Ooh.
We will roll this one as well.
It's as
J.
pretty.
Matthews.
Hey.
85.
Ah.
Excellent.
You know what?
Congrats.
I think a Beholder is close enough to an Eldritch War.
Yeah.
Horror.
Yeah.
It's as pretty as it is ugly.
It's pretty ugly.
Wait, what?
Those are metal die cast. Not your normal plastic ones.
Bombastic.
So congratulations. All right. I bought a whole slew of these things. So we're gonna give these away all month. And maybe so basically every D&D stream is gonna have one of these given away. So these are gonna be, it'll cost more to ship them to you than I paid for them, but it'll still be worth it.
You're
You
gonna
guys
like the
can't
way
wait?
you D&D.
Yeah. Sometimes these are on clearance at Walmart.
No, actually, they are rare, one of a kind, limited
Yes.
edition.
You cannot get these. And
Can't find them anywhere.
whenever it happens, we will give this one away, including a dragon on the last episode of Chaos Agents.
Whenever that happens.
Could be.
You got a
next
few
week.
months.
Might be next week. There is very little time left.
Uh-huh.
When you think
Not bad
of
to
what
take
we had to
long.
go through. Oh, what?
Okay. We are at the tippy top of the lineup. That is you,
All right.
Andraste.
Put on those jams.
Then I am going to move over here so I can see further down the corridor.
Yep. So as you hit on over there, you see this thing down the way. And it is, you can tell that it's making a beeline to get around these to get through the corridor away from you guys.
Okay. And can I hear the big ones coming? Is that enough noise that I'm hearing it?
Yes, it reverberated out of the corridor, mostly where Ruckus and Uzo are, but you also heard it kind of echo through the area that you're facing.
Okay, then I am not going to take any risks, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at first level at this thing.
All right.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
I had a feeling, but force of habit. Guiding Bolt is 4d6. 14 points of damage.
Ooh, and it explodes into a pile of dust.
Just like pulling my hand forward at it.
It just you do hear a few items drop onto the ground in this pile of dust.
Do I see anything in particular, or would I need to get up close?
Yes, actually, from where you are, you actually see it had a belt on, and you see 2 small vials.
Ooh, noted.
Sort of like ting, ting, pong, and roll around with the glass.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'll move another 5 feet up because I have another 5 feet of movement, and then that's the end of my turn.
Nope. Nope, Sirenscape. All right. This thing is dead. I don't want to be on Roll20 anymore. God.
But then I have to add.
This is ridiculous. Okay, there we go. You know, there are 78% of Californians will get a vaccine before I do.
Yep.
That's
You're
like
young. You're relatively young and healthy and with no pre-existing conditions. One of the few times where it's like, I'm young and healthy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get this for a year.
What are you guys talking about? It's a hoax, man. Get out of here.
Sorry.
You're lucky you're on. You're lucky you're like three time zones ahead of us.
You know what? That being the case, I am glad that other people will get it, and they're prioritizing people that need it. So
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up here, having watched her destroy that thing.
Yeah. Overkill might be a word that
Yeah. I'm gonna run up here and because I heard the guys down
you
here.
did hear it echoing through the corridor to on both sides.
Oh, on both sides here?
Yeah, it was fainter, the one closer to you.
Okay. What do I do? Hit Q here.
These walls are not quiet.
Got it. So I think it might be in front of me.
No, you don't think that. I'm just saying that they are connected.
Got it. Yeah, I guess I will head down this way. 30 feet to start with. Actually, we'll start up here 20 feet.
All right.
And let's see what I see.
Come on. Is it working? There we go. So you see kind of down there, you see that it kind of corners around.
Okay. So I'm going to continue to follow it.
All right. So as you go down the corridor, it jogs to your left. You come down. It jogs back to your right. And where are you moving to now?
50. Boom. There.
All right.
So that's my movement.
This. This is no different than trying to, I guess, move things off of the map there. So in front of you, you see another one of those duo drones. Oh, actually. He's very well hidden on the GM layer.
Makes it a little hard for us to see it, yes.
Come on.
So you see that it in front of you, it branches off. So 20 feet in front of you is a duo drone, and it branches into a four-way intersection. They're heading off both directions. One heading back towards where Uzo is, and also straight ahead. And you see that it narrows up ahead as well. And you would see to the end of that, you see it either stops or corners, but you can't tell because it's pretty far away.
So I'll bonus action dash, come up to this guy and swing on him for 15 feet up to this guy, leaving me another 35 for the turn.
And
this time with the booming blade, just for good measure.
Like dropping a piano in here.
Yeah, natural 18.
Yeah. How much damage does that do? Because that hits.
Yeah, so let me slash.
I can almost guarantee you don't need to roll.
I know, but I want to.
What's the minimum you could do on that?
Oof, there it is. 26 points.
26 points of damage. Yeah, this thing just into a pile of dust. Two small javelins drop down. Although they don't look so much like javelins, they look like metal straws, for a better description of it, about a foot long.
Okay. I'll move into his space here. What do I see to the left and to the right? So that's another 5. So I have 30 movement left.
Yeah, all right. Reveal areas. Yep. So you basically see everything. So you see just up the way, you see 2 metal statues on either side of this corridor in these small little alcoves. And then you see 2 more alcoves, which are now empty, and similar looking metal constructs walking up in the other direction away from you.
Do I get
To
any
your-
sense that these guys have seen me? These guys?
Those guys have not made any indication at all. They are very just stoic and looking straight ahead. These guys have not seen you. They are moving in another direction. When you look to your left, the opposite direction, you actually see what looks like a workshop. There are workbenches made of wood, tools on the wall. It is an absolute pristine looking workshop.
Okay, interesting. So I don't want these guys to see me. So I am going to have to run back. 20, 25, 30 would be right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Wow. All
It's
right.
my turn.
That is a lot of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Uzo, you are up next.
Uzo is going to hold an action, hold a move action because he hears the trembling, but he doesn't see anything yet, and he wants to wait to see what kind of thing is creeping up. But he's saying, thinking to himself out loud, I don't know if they understood who I am and what I have. Maybe I can tell them. So he kind of hugs the corner, and he's just sort of like waiting with the light of Ruckus's blade to make out something. And as soon as I see something within 30 feet, I want to awaken mind to it and say, I am the deed owner of this land. And I have the deed in my possession.
All right.
That's my turn. So
Okay.
as soon as these things come into awaken mind range, that is what will ping their minds.
Gotcha. And I see that the badger is crossed off on here. Did the badger die?
Mm-hmm.
The badger is dead.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
night,
yeah.
Badger.
he's dead. I'm already planning the next animal. Sorry.
All right. Uzo, that is your go. Ruckus.
Well, here we go. I'm just gonna run ahead 30 feet.
Don't do that.
Why not?
There's still web entangled
through it.
in the corridor.
That's not the 30 feet. But
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, you
but
can.
that's not where I'm going though. Even so, because my badger died, and I'd be the only one who'd make it through that cleanly. So I'm still going here. I'm going like straight forward. I don't even want to toss an animal in there, but I'm still going to toss an animal. Not in there, but I'm just going to toss an animal. I'm going over here. And as a part of my action, I'm just throwing out another animal. And I'm switching from two-handed to one-handed. I'm going to bring out the shield again.
So as you move, you kind of flip your shield off of your back and wrap it around as you take one hand off your longsword, flamberge.
Hot. And then, I throw out a D8 for my tan bag of tricks. Shit. No, that's good. Baboon. We got baboon boy.
All right, so there's
And
a
I just throw
baboon.
him 30 feet ahead of me. So, from where I landed.
Right into the wall.
20 feet.
All right, 20 feet. We'll use the same one because then I don't have to assign it to.
Perfect. You're an odd-shaped baboon, you badger baboon.
There actually might be a monkey. There's an elephant man that we use a lot. Hedgehog man, turtle man. Nope.
The last movie I saw in theaters was Sonic. I'm a hedgehog man.
Me too. That's horrible.
I did not.
The Oscars should still continue, so that way Sonic can win. Oscar.
The Oscar should continue, just, with not an audience.
The Oscar shouldn't even be a thing. Anyway,
Well, there's that. Did have the Game Awards though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, that is it for you, Ruckus.
Done. Yeah, done.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. These things, they're loud. They are slow. And they are dangerous sounding. 5, 10, 15, 20. And they need to make some sort of save when they enter this, don't they?
Yes,
This
which they'll probably fail. I would awaken mind them before they stepped into the web. Does it have any reaction, what I say?
Nothing.
Okay.
There is no mind there.
Okay, so Uzo uses his 30 feet before they even get there to get his 30 feet on. Yeah.
So, and interesting thing about holding actions, which I'm not going to do because I don't like it. In 5th edition, you can only hold like an attack action. You can't hold like, oh, I'm going to run away if this happens. I don't think that's cool. I like that you were like, if this happens, I'm going to run away.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I agree. I think it makes sense. You can ready an attack or a move. I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So,
Not both. Who's that face bow?
That was me going, that's not going to be the way it is in that one.
Out of the corner of my eye, or what I can hear, do I hear them getting entangled and slowing down, or do they make it?
You hear one of them. It's weird. This is weird, but okay, because this is it's medium, but it is a solid piece of metal. You would think that it wouldn't get tripped up by little tiny webs.
But
It is gelatinous web.
It's very sticky.
Yeah.
It's,
Stickiest of
it's
the
gunking up the
Stickiest of the
knees.
icky.
It's gunking up the knees. All right. So that's their go. There's there's one duo drone left. With the booming blade, Remy, you heard that. Everybody heard it just ricochet all over this place, and by the time like it got to Uzo and Ruckus and Andraste, it had bounced numerous places.
For the
Did
record,
booming
it doesn't
blade go off?
boom.
Yeah.
It doesn't boom unless
they
they
move?
move. Yeah, that's when it booms.
It died before it boomed.
Yeah, they're surrounded by vibrating potential, but they don't boom until they move.
Gotcha. There are no duo drones left. They're all dead. They are all dead.
we did it, baboon.
It is the top of the lineup.
Okay. How much do I actually know about what's going on around me? So I can hear the bigger things off to the left of me, left of them looking at the map.
Uzo would have been catching up to Ruckus after Ruckus, left him. Uzo would be saying, "Go, go, go, go," and that's all you would be getting.
Just forward. All right.
Go big.
Go big. Go big or go home. And what is directly in front of me?
A baboon.
Cool.
I did throw that in.
I do want to pause by the thing in front of me and see if I can get those. I saw vials attached to its belt, right?
Yes. Now it is just a pile of dust with a belt with 2 vials.
Okay. I don't want to spend the time to like figure out what they are, but I do like on the way past want to reach down, scoop them up, and shove them in my bag as I move past. What is that going to require?
Nothing. You can
Cool.
do that as part of your move.
Sweet. All right. Then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 catch up to Remy and come around this corner here. And do I hear anything that sounds like anything threatening coming toward me or in my immediate vicinity?
No.
Okay.
You heard those things move off down that other hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty wise. You get what their movement speed is based on sort of the sounds that were going. In fact, I will say everybody can know that these have a speed of 20.
Okay.
So
Then
you sort of like
Mm-hmm.
figured out, their movement.
Okay. Then I will double move to come down here. And basically like look around and get my bearings and try to figure out what direction we need to go in.
Okay. So from there, you kind of look
Can
in
I
and
say
and
something
you-
as she's passing me?
Sure.
Yeah, real quick. As she's passing me, I'll tell her, there's 2 more waiting to your right.
Got it. Are they triggered? Because I don't hear anything that tells me that there's something big and loud off to that side. So my assumption would be that they haven't been activated, basically.
I'll say, I don't know, but I didn't say anything offensive to them.
Yes. Yeah.
but they
You
were
know,
eating on camera.
that is an actual psychological term that has been abused. Anyway. So yeah, I'll catch that as I pass by and say, all right, well then we'll do our best to not activate them. Try to keep quiet, I guess. Although I'm saying that more to myself than you.
Thumbs up.
So as you then continue on ahead and get to this crossroads, you to your right, you actually do see one of them, a metal statue, just standing in this alcove against the wall, and you can see beyond it where there would be another one, but it's empty. To
Okay.
your left, you actually look in and you see there is a workshop there. There are several workbenches. There's tools neatly aligned on the medieval equivalent of pegboard, and more little vials.
Do they look like they have anything in them, the little vials?
Yes, yes, they do. You see a couple of little small cans, little things. I mean, from this distance, you see that there's stuff in there.
Okay, I moved 25 to get there, so I want to actually keep moving into the workshop. Because there might be something in there that we could use. So I'm just like hooking into that corner.
All right. So can't quite reach anything
Not
in
yet.
here yet, but you definitely see that this whole place is a workshop.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So then up next is Ren.
I don't really think I have a whole lot of good options here, except to either follow Andraste or go back about the path that I was originally going on. Should be about 25 feet here. So getting here, 25, 30 feet, running into them. Actually, I would see them coming up to it, the light that's coming up, knowing it's them. Okay, so I'll run into them, and I'll say, I think I found the exit. I said, I think I found the exit. Follow me. And then That was what, 30 feet? I think. I can't remember.
Neat.
So I can do another 20 to get to here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then bonus action move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
That cunning action is just.
Hey. Hi, I'm Ruckus. I do
did
unreasonable actions.
that? Why did you do that?
I accidentally missed the mute button.
What happened?
What?
It was for no trolling reasons. It was for more idiot reasons and user error.
Has nothing at all to do with the bong rip you took before the game.
That's every week, and I've never done that.
I
That's fair.
entirely.
Evidence
entirely
supports
missed what
this.
just happened.
Boom.
All right, we're back.
Are we? Are we though?
For podcast listeners, you just heard Aaron.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Are we good? Continuing? Good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, you ran through this corridor back to Uzo and Ruckus and goes, "Follow me," and then you took off like 100 feet,
Mhm.
winding your way through this corridor.
They'll
They
figure
can
it out.
see 30 feet in the dark.
Hello. Welcome back, Remy.
Hello, excuse me. And I use my action to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually 15 here. Do I see anything? What exactly do I see in here?
So, starting to your left, around this whole sort of circular cavern, is a workbench that goes all the way around. And there are tools. There are different tools for different tasks, it seems, set up in all of this area. Mostly, it seems to be one of them is cleaning materials, right? So it's brooms, it's mops, it's boxes. The others are intricate gears and things to repair constructs.
There's
In the center of the room is sort of this large. I'm going to say it's stone. It seems like that's what would hold up an unanimated construct. It is empty. But you do see vials, jars of little tiny spouts, a bunch of tinkerers things, a lot of different stuff.
no device that I might think would shut these guys down, since they look mechanical to me. And clearly they're animated somehow. Do I see anything in here that might be a shut-off switch?
No, there's no like big red button or anything like that to hit.
Okay.
You definitely see a tinkerer's kit. You definitely see like a small like tray, I guess, a holder with different vials in it. That's the same thing that Andraste saw.
Okay. Where is that in relation? Can you ping it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put it down here. Yeah, actually, you can see more, can't you?
Yeah.
That's not much more. So down here.
All right, so it's 15, 20, 25. And can I grab all those? Put them in my bag?
Yep.
I assume they're corked. Yep. Grab those, put them in the bag. So that was 15, 20, 25, and then 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 back here to Andraste. And as I'm passing her, I'll just be like, I got the potions or whatever was in there. We can figure it out later.
Much obliged. Drop it in my bag.
I put my bag in her bag.
So
Cool.
please be a bag of holding.
I don't have a bag of holding, no.
He doesn't have a bag of holding. I've always been the only one with a bag of holding.
No, I think you never knew, Remy, that it was a bag of holding. And now we've ripped open a gate to the astral plane.
I mean, if you want to end the game in 2 sessions or less, that is on par with Rocks Fall, Everybody Dies.
Character development. His bag was a
That's not the
different
phrase
bag.
I use.
It was a
bag.
mimic the whole time.
And that does it for my turn.
Okay, that is it for you. Up next is Uzo, followed by Ruckus.
So it's gonna be Uzo just chugging along. He was running, go, go. He sees Andraste dip out. Ruckus Remy comes in and out of frame, and he's what? Everyone leaving. And he goes up 30 feet as he tries to remember the pace of where they went. He bumps into a baboon. What the hell?
You see the baboon. You see the baboon. But once you get there, you're pretty blind.
I don't even see the light at the distant corridor reflecting off the walls. Like not even anything that remotely shows me where to go.
You are. It is in front of you. It's pitch black.
Do I hear anything?
You hear, put it in my bag. I got the stuff.
I go towards the sound of the voices.
All right. You will move if you want to move safe. You can move at half speed. If you want to be reckless, you can go.
What? Okay, so now Uzo is channeling his inner urchin from early Waterdeep.
You know what? I will say that you can move along the side of the wall at full speed.
Okay.
Having lived as a blind person for 20 years or whatever.
30. All right.
30 years.
So there. Literally hugging the wall. And that's the end of Uzo's turn.
All right. Ruckus, you are up.
I'm ready. Okay. I'm gonna go the full distance, but I think that's only up to here. Or should I just cut through? I'm asking you, Thomas.
How do you cut through? It's a wall.
So I'm sorry. I didn't specify. I use my bonus action dash to go that extra.
You mean action dash?
Move action dash. I'm sorry. Yes. So your 30 feet would have been almost at the baboon.
Here is, if you can see that on the map, that's 30.
Yep.
Next to the duodrone.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going near that and near the baboon. Wait, near the dead one.
That's 30.
Sweet.
And you are bringing the light with you, so if you want to keep moving, you can keep moving.
I'm still going with the light, and but still nowhere to go, nothing to hit. I'm gonna caution baboon, go forward, go 30 feet forward, baboon. We'll name you later. Hopefully we won't die before that, but we'll see. And go down to 15 right here, and then you know what? I'm just gonna throw another one just for the hell of it. Just throwing another bag of tricks animal.
It's an action to pull an animal and a bonus action to command it.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Bonus action was command the baboon, and action is just throw it because I don't need it.
You don't want to
anything.
Okay.
Wait, what?
No.
Nope.
Tiana? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll learn. And 4, axe beak. It's a half a bird. Half a bird.
It's a dead thing.
Damn it!
You flopped out a dead animal.
Pretty bird.
I can't even see
This
you,
is the
man.
first time
You're
we
around
pulled
the
it,
corner
right?
from me.
It's a while. Yeah, I should write dead in the notebook actually.
Yeah. So yeah, you throw out what should be an axe beak, and it's nothing comes out, and that is your action.
Shit. That's it. That's my catchphrase.
All right.
I am being told that the stream is having trouble seeing the map.
Yes. My plan all along. Spend hours making this map, and don't let anyone see.
Clearly, that
Nice.
top right plan, mate.
Almost.
Zoom
And
out, bro.
It didn't take hours. This is Loresmith. Yeah, I missed the map cam. So this guy who is off screen now is going to try and break free.
That's a strength.
It's a strength check at that point.
That's a 3. Although, does it have advantage on strength checks?
Wow.
Mojo B.
So it can't like fight its way out. It has to strength check out.
Yeah, no, it has to take an action to make a strength check.
All right, so he is stuck. The other one who passed last time is going to continue moving.
I'm still deeply familiar with this after Bo threw a ton of web at us.
That was a fun fight.
It was fun.
So Ruckus, you hear it pretty close behind you as it moves forward.
Shit.
It's behind me, isn't it?
As it double moves.
Oh, it's behind me, isn't it?
Classic. As like a club or something.
And that is it. Top of the lineup. Andraste.
Okay. Do I hear this thing coming up behind Ruckus? Do I hear?
Yeah, you hear it from that direction. You only hear one.
Okay. I'm still just like looking back in that direction, like, Ruckus. But with the vials that Remy shoved into my bag, I have no reason to go into that workshop, so I'm not going to. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to move into this corridor.
All right, so you move down into this corridor.
What did I say?
So up ahead, you see that it hooks to your left.
Okay.
And it gets to 5 feet wide, kind of making the harder to get through.
Okay. Since I'm the first one in here, I'm going to move ahead to this corner so I can look around the corner and see what's ahead of us, basically.
All right, so wow, that was.
Oh, God damn it.
Check your corners.
Jiminy Christmas.
Looking at the corners.
Hold on, let me see how great this is working.
There's someone right here. I bet you.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Someone right here.
I should be able to see that. I should be able to see that. Come on.
Yep. So going around there, you see that it jogs to your left and then back to your right. Just another 5 feet later.
Yeah, definitely swear under my breath in Elvish at that. Just like, come on. 30, 35, peek around that corner.
All right, so you peek around that corner. Continues on until it 45s to your right.
Fine. All right, so yeah, I've used all of my movement and all of my action, so I'm here for now. And that's the end of my turn.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That's a +9 for me, Dad. Yes. 19.
Yes.
You hear footsteps.
What kind of
big footsteps?
Does it sound like the constructs?
Yes.
Fuck.
Although not nearly as undexterous, if that makes sense. The other ones, I mean, you definitely heard like they were like, slow and thump and thump. These are a little bit more methodical, a little bit more intricate.
Okay.
But still big, heavy, and metal.
So it sounds like a construct, but a construct with more dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to like lean back around the corner because I'm pretty sure I know that Remy can see me, and gesture. Do I just hear one or do I hear more?
You just hear one.
All right. I'm going to gesture with one finger and point in the direction that I'm going.
Do I understand what that means, DM?
You see her one finger and point where she's going.
Point ahead of me, like I'm just around the corner, so I would like lean one finger and point to try to indicate there's one more creature ahead of us.
So I will let Winthorpe go, and I will telepathically say to Winthorpe, lead those two to us. And we'll stay in telepathic communication with Winthorpe giving him the directions. So I sent him off flying towards these guys to lead them down. And then I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 for my movement. And then bonus 5 through Andraste space, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And give it a peek.
All right. Gonna give it a peek. So down this way, you see that it is a 5-foot corridor that extends for another 40 or 50 feet before it widens open into what looks to be a larger space, but a 15-foot corridor that turns back to the north.
That turns back towards where we just came from.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll continue looking if I can here. So that was 30. So we have 35, 40, 45, 50. And then use my action as well. 5, 10, 15, 20 here. What do I see?
All right. Give me a moment. Because
I'm like the fastest halfling on Earth, or in Faerun. There it is.
But my darling, we are no longer in Faerun.
That's true.
That's right.
We're in Darylin.
Look at that, fastest halfling on both planes.
Speedy gone Remy. That's what I've been thinking of.
You see, hold on. Let me get a little bit more. There we go. So you see, you see around the corner, as you are peeking around, give me one more stealth check as you make your way down this corridor. Oh, doesn't matter. 3 is not going to catch your disadvantage with a 24.
Yeah.
So you see the back side of an enormous construct, large. The other ones were medium sized. These are large, and it is. And you see hammers, like massive 2-foot iron hammers on each of its hands, and it just sort of walks out of the out of where you can see. It did not see it.
Okay. Oh, God. All right. Instead of going back, I will then take 25, 30, 35, 40. I have 10 movement left. What do I see from here?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pick the other direction.
Again, that massive stone golem is right, or the iron golem is right in front of you. The place narrows a bit after a little bit, and then you see stairs up ahead. But you are now in this space.
Yeah. I move back 10 feet. Actually, hugging the wall.
Is this just a wall over here?
Did that not reveal? Why is it not revealing? Reveal areas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. After you is Uzo, followed by Ruckus.
Has Winthorpe gotten to me?
Yeah, so Winthorpe floats up and just kind of like hovers and before moving back towards the area. Back towards where it came from.
Uzo's going to take his move action, his move, and then he's going to use his dash to action. He's just in full sprint now that Winthorpe has given him that confidence. Wait. Yeah. And that's his turn. Okay. And that's his turn. So Uzo's sort of running, and he's got his web and he's about to sling it, but he has no idea where Ruckus is. Damn it. And he keeps running forward. Not no idea. He just knows he's behind him.
All right. Ruckus. We do have a boosted swiftness that Squeal the Bard gave.
Yeah, do we get to carry those over, by the way?
You do.
Okay.
You do get to carry these over.
Is that affecting one person or the party?
One person.
Strategically, I think it would benefit me a lot in this turn. I could get us another companion at the same time getting further away from this thing behind me.
Do we need
You can only have one companion attack per turn. I
But
don't
I can
see
have
the
two
advantage.
fodder.
I suppose.
I don't think we need the fodder right now.
Just don't
Running away from something.
just leave the baboon there. Don't give him any action or anything.
That's a waste of fodder. We could
I
save
think you
this
should
fodder
double.
for
I
later.
think you should
Let the
double run
thing-
to us.
Yeah,
Right.
let the thing mash him up.
But what if I could pull another out?
Get
Okay.
here.
Maybe. Or sorry. What's your name? Aaron. You do what you want, man.
We've only been playing together for like 2.5 years
That's
at this
right.
point.
My name's Ruckus.
name again?
So, okay. Ruckus, what are you doing?
I am rushing forward. I'm going forward with at least 30 feet of movement. I haven't decided the action yet. I'm going to bide some time by just riffing. I'm not good at riffing, though, so it's going to be a journey team.
Oh.
I'm going to get here with him.
You can move five more feet.
Will the thing behind me possibly attack a half of a bird corpse? Axbeak? No? Yeah?
No animal came out. No half of an axe beak came out. Axe beak, when you throw it out, it should be there, but nothing comes out.
Okay. All right. So there's no bird corpse on the wall. I don't want to leave it behind. I think I want to bring more fodder with me. I'm doing it, team. I think it will benefit us in the long run. I'm gonna throw out another animal, but I guess I'll throw it behind me as I'm running forward. That's my action, and it's gonna be another D8 from the tan bag. It is giant weasel. Hogglemite. Hogglemite's out of the bag.
All right.
See?
Giant weasel.
And I throw him behind me as I'm running forward. So he's going to be somewhere next to here. Well, actually, 30 feet away from me I can throw? Yeah, he's going to be as far as I can throw him. I don't get to say that often.
All right. Are you behind you? In front of you?
No, behind me. I'm running towards the rest of the group, and I'm throwing it behind me as
All
like a wall.
So I'm gonna make this just big so we can see it because it's like a hedgehog type person.
It's only 20 feet. The throw.
Better. Wait, you throw it 20 or you throw it 30?
I can only throw it 20.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go.
Wait.
Right. Now, since the chat is asking for second announcements, breakfast. So I do want to talk a little bit about the deck of inspiration and what the Patreon awards allow you to do. So if you are a Patreon, you got the PDF version of these deck of inspiration cards that I made up, which takes abilities and converts them and gets one-time cards. And if you are a $10 Patreon or higher, you get to choose cards to give to any show or stream on this channel. I'm working on a Cthulhu deck, so right now those are still going to be bits if you want to donate to Cthulhu. But you guys have been granted boosted swiftness. When consumed, your speed is doubled for the rest of the combat. Critical strike. Change a regular hit into a critical hit. You have one more time. You gain one extra action on your turn. The rules for the number of spells still applies. An emergency seal. You can break this marble-sized glass sphere to create a 1-inch thick magical barrier, no more than 10 foot by 10 foot. It can be used to seal a door, a tunnel, or enclose an item no larger than 3 feet in any direction. The AC to hit and damage the seal is 18, and it is 25 hits.
So you said that these carry over from session to session. Does that carry over until we use them, or does it like expire at the end of the month?
We will see what happens. Because I don't want, probably the end of the month they will go away, because I don't want, you'll have so many of them if you don't ever
Right, but what if someone from a Patreon redeems it on like the last week of the month?
Yeah. So the beauty of it is you can say, let's say you are at the $25 tier, you get 3 of them per month. You can be like, oh, I'm going to give 1 of them out right away because I know this show is needed. But then save the other 2 for when you see the newsletter and you get an idea. Oh, they're going to need something special for this episode.
Can they also like message you in the chat if they're watching live and be like, hey, I have an extra one, throw it in here?
Yes. During a stream, if you're a Patreon member and you are watching and you want to throw it out, feel free to do that. We are trying to keep track on a Google Sheet.
I'm just trying to figure out what the parameters of this are, because I am someone who appreciates boundaries.
Gotcha. Chlorel just posted that they would like to give all 6 of theirs to you guys. Let's we'll wait. We're almost done with this session. We can discuss over the week in between.
No, next session.
So there is a benefit to me using the speed thing. That's my takeaway.
Yes.
Because 2 people can now speed thing.
All right. So, and what's cool is you as a patron, you get to choose which one you give. So it's not like you're just giving a random one. You get to say, hey, I think that's Dragon of Icespire Peak. They are going to need something that gives them delicious food. Nope, actually they have a dragon board for that. And there's no card for delicious food. So anyway, that's it for second announcement.
You've had first announcement.
What about third announcement?
What about second announcements? There, I have seen your Lord of the Rings comments. They amuse me greatly. Thank you.
All right. With that being said, it is the monsters' turn. So the monsters are going to, let me go, I'm not going to move that thing because this thing is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Oh my gosh. It gets up to a animal. Okay, and then it's going to try and walk past the animal, but it does not leave its space. That's all it can do. This guy is going to attempt to break free, which he does. What DC do I need to break?
15.
Yes, he does with a 16. 5, 10, 15, 20. That was his action, though. Son of a gun. Okay. Hold on, I need to move stuff because now we're into other territories.
Dead.
We have somebody making music for us.
Really?
That's
Don't look at me.
That is cool.
Very cool.
2020 got in the way of
everything.
Yeah. 5,
Classic 2020.
10.
Piece of shit.
15. It sees you as it comes around. This thing is intimidating. Massive, giant hammers on its hand, and it is going to attack.
The weasel?
Remy.
Oh!
So down by Remy, it comes to visit you in your small little room. A 17 and a 22 as these two mallets come in.
The 22 hits.
Okay. So the first one then just knocks into the wall, and the second one comes through and hits you. Also, please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
For 10 points of 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
You want to add a d6 to that, friend?
Or yeah,
They'll make it.
yeah, there's
How much damage you say? 10 points?
16.
16.
An 8's real bad on a con save.
Yeah, let's use it if we
Let's
can.
let's add a d6 to that.
Adding a d6.
Plus 4, that's 12.
A 12. The shock of this mallet hitting you is something you were not expecting. You are stunned till the end of your next turn.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Really could use a ruckus right now.
Well, too bad. The only thing close enough is an Andraste.
All
Yeah,
right,
like-
Andraste. And in fact, you are up. No. Yes. Andraste, you are up.
Okay. 35 movement to here, and I see the situation in front of me.
You absolutely do. You see that it has like just finished pounding into Remy, and he's like, you see him dazed even from that distance.
Okay. My eyes just like narrow dangerously, like, oh no, fuck you. And I'm gonna throw Scorching Ray at this thing.
I think you mean Fireball.
No, I mean Scorching Ray. I am very surgical in this.
I can't dodge it now.
Exactly. So that is 1, 2, and 3. Boy, that got progressively worse.
A 16, a 15, and a 13. As you, for the moment, all of them sort of seem to harmlessly
All of them?
bounce off of this iron creature in front of you.
Can I ask for a d6 on that 16?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah?
Yes.
Thank
With a
you.
d6, you hit.
Excellent. So the DC is 17. Got it. Okay. Fantastic. For not worth it. 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Did it take all 3?
That's a good question.
It did take all 3.
Okay.
Pretty.
All right. So yeah, like I imagine the little room just like lights up, and I'm just so infuriated seeing Remy stunned like that, knocked up against the wall, that I missed 2 of them, and I'm just at the last moment able to spin one of them so it gets into that golem thing.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm also relatively safe over here. I don't think it can get in here.
I'd imagine being a stunned enemy makes for a low DC, a low AC, or
Not AC, but DC. There's something about stunned with dex checks, I think, and advantage.
I was so freaked out for a millisecond, Bo. All I saw was cattail, and I was like, I couldn't fathom what it was.
What is that?
Cthulhu's getting him! Quick! Help him!
Hold on, my OBS stopped updating.
What?
It was updating?
Just maybe if I minimize it and then I bring it back, it'll update.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, well, now that we have a moment to speak, no, don't sacrifice Ruckus to the old ones.
I think it might be time we do.
Oof.
That's what I've been building toward this whole time. It makes sense.
So incapacitate. A stunned creature is incapacitated, which means it can't take actions or reactions. and it automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls have advantage. Fuck.
Okay.
But it's not like making an attack against an unconscious enemy where it's an automatic 2 death
Right.
saving throws.
Yeah.
So there's
Auto
that.
crit.
You know, for what that's worth.
Okay. I got you, Bo.
All right. Uzo, then Ruckus. Uzo, do you? So it's dark, but you are hearing
being
the sounds
guided.
of battle, and you are feeling your way without an issue.
So I move up 30 and I look to Andraste and I yell, where, I'm running, where's Remy?
Straight ahead. He's stunned.
And so Uzo kind of slamming into the wall to kind of stop his momentum because he is just booking it. Looks up and he hears that, and he just kind of tries to gauge the battle in the distance. And
I mean, yeah. So you're listening. You're hearing. You hear slams and it's a little bit of explosion. I'll say that all of this takes place in 6 seconds. I will say that you, for a brief moment, saw that last scorching ray hit and kind of illuminate for just a bit. You'll still have disadvantage to hit, but you can make the attack if you can get around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not around the corner, but he's going to use that, and he takes his best guess, and he puts his cape up, and he dimension doors right next to Remy.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Boom.
That is there. So is there a percent chance of? Because with dimension door,
It is any object anywhere within range, and my range is 500 feet. 200 feet. Sorry.
Does it say that you have to see it?
You arrive at the exact spot. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction.
All right. Let's see. Bring objects. If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or creature, you and the creature traveling with you each take 4d6 force damage.
Teleport fails.
I'm gonna go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Uh-oh.
Let's just do a luck roll, because there was a.
Okay. Do a d6. You get a d6 for this.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was an 8 for podcast listeners,
Will it help though?
and a d6.
10.
10 or above. Okay.
Okay.
You are about to land into Remy with just a moment, because he's a small creature. You are able to just duck out of the way and appear next to it.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's like eyes glazed over? Remy! Ooh, like kind of over him.
Yeah, he's definitely stunned.
Okay. And I turn around just in time to see the construct. Holy shit! And that's my turn.
All right.
I'm between, if I can, between Remy and the construct.
All right.
Wherever that is here.
All right. I mean, it has reach,
Okay.
but
Oh, of course
you
it
get
does.
there.
Boom. Let's see what. 30
How
feet
far
lands
away
on.
are you?
far?
Oh man.
Like, you have dog around corners too.
Okay. So here's what I do. I turn back with I put my foot, almost like a sprinter at an Olympic game. I put my heel against the wall, and I look back at Hoggle Might, and I say, "Kill and delay that creature, and name Baboon. Baboon, do whatever you do. Could be smash." And I kick off the wall and I sprint for at least 30 feet, and I use my action to dash to get me at least 60.
Before you
and
do that, do you want to use the boosted swiftness?
Honestly,
Team.
yeah.
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 You can
Yeah.
move 120 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Off of dash?
Yes.
Or as my action?
Yeah,
As-
it'll still burn your action, but you'll get 120 feet instead of 60.
Oh my shit! Thank you, team. Oh yes, I was gonna burn through the bonus action thing, the action surge. I can get at
Don't-
least here. It would have been a neat plan if we didn't have that. But so
That's
I'm gonna
use
Do
Q.
it properly.
So if you use Q, you can.
Yeah, if you use Q, you can measure.
I don't do that.
How much do you have?
120?
That puts you right next to Andraste, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll let it put you
90.
right in front of Andraste.
Oh, that's cute.
Nope, right behind Andraste.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, he's taller than I am.
You just hear you can almost hear a dust cloud. That's how I want to
Ruckus.
say that's how furious I run.
Aaron, move up one more space because these 5 cubes fucking matter. Wrong direction. One more space to your left, guy.
That's
No,
a
no,
wall,
no.
buddy.
There we go. That still counts.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
Okay,
It's a
never
wall, buckaroo.
mind. All right.
Go back where you were.
Man.
You know, I feel like I get to just try new things because it crashes.
Try new things.
Yeah, like I hear Ruckus run up behind me, and it actually startles me. Like I do have a quick startle reaction. Like, how the fuck did you get here so fast?
Spirit and will, and a little help from friends. A little, very minimal. It's all me.
Man. Okay.
Welcome to the
I'm
fight.
just over here trying to help you guys.
We
okay.
appreciate it.
Clearly, we need it.
You do
I
now. So it is now the hammer-handed golem's turn.
Armor on.
Hold on, I didn't get to
Not that
go.
it makes any difference.
You didn't get to go?
Right, because it hit me, and I haven't gotten to go since then.
Stun
that's right.
through
I'm
your
sorry, you're
next
right.
turn.
No, I'm sorry. Actually, so yeah, so it went, hit you. Andraste went, Reme,
Then I should have gone. So I'm no longer stunned.
you are no longer stunned.
Good point.
Uzo
Also
went,
confused.
Ruckus went, its go. So it has 2 targets in front of it who are attempting to be in its space. And so it is going to start with the one in front of it. A 26 to hit.
Too far away from me to ward and flare. I'm sorry.
It does, but Uzo seeing what's coming at it.
A 2-foot diameter hammer.
Uzo
its
kind of
fists are made of hammers. Yeah.
Uzo's bracing for the impact, but then he kind of closes his eyes and emanates a little entropic ward of a shield to impose disadvantage.
All right. Ooh, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that still fucking hits. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Even if I'm okay.
So you're hit. 6, 9, 25 points of 15 points of damage.
15?
15.
Half.
And make a saving throw. Half because of the stone skin.
Yep. So I guess 8 or 7.
7.
7 points of damage. And then the Constitution saving throw. And that's only +2. 10. Do we have any more inspiration? Will it matter?
I think we're down to 4, and if you don't, you'll be stunned.
All right. I will use it if I can.
We're down to 4, right, Thomas?
I've got 6 over here, but I've been throwing things around, so I'll give you 6.
Yes.
Cool. I will happily take 6. Yeah, let's use one of those for you.
13.
So we're
Not
down to
enough.
5.
That is not enough to make it work.
Sorry, mate.
Would the stone skin not give me any advantage on the Constitution as a result of the hit? Because the hit is what causes the stun.
It does
Not unless it says that, dude.
But now that you are stunned, it swings through with his other hammer at advantage.
Ooh.
For a 25 to hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. 23 points of damage.
Divided by 2 is
Still,
11.
he does still have resistance.
11.
Stone skin.
Okay. So, no, not bad.
Skincare.
Oh,
Wait. So, as that first mallet comes down, Uzo is within 5 feet. Hellish rebukes this guy
all right.
at Hellish rebuke at 5th level.
3d8.
60-10.
Okay.
Warlocks, man.
Yeah.
Just got the 2 spell slots.
It's just the 2 spell slots.
But they're really good.
33 points of damage.
It has to make
as he
a
takes.
dex saving throw.
Let me read that guy. I think I know this.
Oh,
Dex
yeah,
of 17. It takes half as much on a success.
It takes all of it.
Nice.
As I was the opposite in my correctness about its dexterity, which is not good. Dupli with 500 bits to the players. So you guys
you,
are up
right?
to
Thank you, Duke.
5 by my 6 by my weird odd count.
6 by your weird odd count, I will take.
We are Uzo. Is that you? That's it. That
is it. Yeah. Uzo's
we're at
looking bruised but okay.
Okay.
And stunned.
Let's see. You, Andraste, you hear the sound of battle.
I can also see it. It's right in front of me.
I mean, up from up above behind you.
Ah.
Let me do, ooh. Actually, Ruckus, can you make me a dexterity saving throw from your 2 friends?
Okay. Oh, for them. Okay. I'll do baboon first. Okay. 21 for baboon. Giant weasel coming up. They don't really have saving throws. Just straight up dex.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, there's no cards.
Darwinism.
So the baboon made it.
Baboon.
So it takes half of 20 points of damage, 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other thing is going to take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Poof.
Giant weasel. Well, don't say poof yet. I have to do the math. You said half of 20. Yes, both of them
the
are dead.
weasel takes 20.
Yes, both are dead.
Oh, the baboon doesn't have that many.
No
Yes,
animal
3.
really has that much.
Okay.
They are only fodder. I'm realizing this episode
the elk
93.
Had a good amount of HP, right?
Yeah. I think Shadowburn Terry was good.
Dire Wolf is good. Yeah, Shadowburn
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah, and if you can get like a giant ape out there, those are fun. But
I'm sure
otherwise,
the Axebeak had plenty.
Harley the Hyena.
Dude, I almost stuck my hand in that thing.
I was.
Which thing?
I'm
the
so
joy.
The spear.
Oh, yeah.
Sphere of Annihilation.
The spear. I was so close.
I was what? I must have been. I don't know, 7 when we played Tomb of Horrors, and like I'm jumping into this thing to see where I end up.
and you are a bunch of bones.
It was the shortest campaign. Like, no, it's over. I'm like, no, but where do I end up? I'm like, it's got to be like it was a portal to somewhere. My brother's like, no, you're dead.
Doom of Annihilation is the sort of thing that you only go into if you know that you are going to die and die horribly and die multiple times. Otherwise, it's just not any fun.
All right.
I've lived a lot. I think I've died the most here.
I mean, yes. But only because you actually died at one point. I've got unconscious more than anyone else in this group.
Oh, yeah.
So that is the end of the round. We are at the top with Andraste. You
All right.
have seen this transpire in front of you. You hear some combat. You hear a poof, 2 poofs from off in the distance. So you know that those things were held up for a little while, but maybe not forever.
Probably not for very long. And I would guess that they're small enough that they could follow us.
They
Question
fit
mark?
in the corridor? Yeah, good question.
Yeah, they're medium sized.
Okay. Because I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I'm safe as long as I stay in here because it can't get to me. But we're about to get hemmed in from the other side. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move 25 feet up just so I can be within imposing disadvantage range with warding flare. I don't know, guys. What should I huck at this thing?
Not fireball.
What? Really?
No, not
Come on, man.
Something that requires a dex save. That isn't fireball.
Good call.
So you're telling me fireball?
You're so needy, my friend. So very needy.
Well, he's got plenty of AC, so dex would be the way to go.
Actually, I'm going to move another 10 feet up. Would this be within the 15-foot circumference of me?
Radius of you.
Yes. I'm not good at math. I don't like math. Math is stupid.
But you're so good at it.
I'm good at quick adding up, and that's about it, man. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians and obviously designate my team as being people who are safe from it.
Nice.
But it has to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
All right. Are you going to do that at any level in particular?
I'm going to do that at the regular 3rd level.
All right. Dice. Oh, roller coaster. Tell me again what I need.
You need a DC 17 wisdom save.
16.
Failed.
All right, that's a failure. So he's going to take some damage.
It is going to take 13 points of damage as I walk into this little chamber and like spread my hands around me, and around me sprouts this 15-foot sphere of butterflies. I forgot what I said before, but I'm going with butterflies now.
They can change. They can grow. Just like people.
Yes, they can.
All
But
right,
yes,
so
I designated Remy and Uzo and Ruckus and any animal that Ruckus pulls as being safe from these things.
Yay! She gets
Not-
me.
Not a problem.
Cool.
All right, so it is now Remy's turn.
All right, finally. I'm just gonna come right through this thing's space, right under its legs, and just swing away with Kumara as I'm going through.
All right.
So let's roll and see how it goes.
Are you using any spells or cantrips?
No, but I think as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast my Hexblade Curse on it first.
Okay.
Nice.
So Remy lifts his sword as he's kind of getting the fog out of his head. Says, "You will pay for that," and then holds the sword up as that black kind of energy crackles a bit first and shoots out towards it and starts swirling around it. And then I come in and slice away at him. Winthorpe, I would imagine DM is back with me by this time.
Yeah, It's a high. Yeah. So if you
Okay.
want to
Help
Get it in
action
there?
for sure. Yeah.
use the help action.
Awesome. So that will be with advantage then. Here we
Neat.
go. Ooh. Alright. Nat 20
Oh, beautiful.
with
All
the
right.
booming blade.
Oh, you said no booming blade.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I
He said
didn't
no
hear.
booming blade way earlier when he was like, "Yeah, we don't want to bring any attention to us."
Well, I had just asked if you were going to do anything, any cantrips or spells. And you're like, no.
Oh, no, I didn't understand what you were meaning. Yes, of course. Booming blade. Ah, didn't like that.
Got him.
Oh. Oh my god. Sorry, I keep trying to use the up button and it keeps giving me all the stuff from D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Type emoticon dick.
2d8 plus 4d6. And that's 23 times 2, so that's 46 plus 6. So that's 52 points of damage.
All right.
Aaron,
And a
you were about
nice-
12.
I was
And a
trying to
nice
see if Thomas would
Rogering.
notice.
You
And I
say
end up-
52 or
It's on
56?
stream.
Huh? 56.
It's a
right?
emoticon.
46 plus, no, it's 52, excuse me. Points
Wow.
of damage.
All right. Yes. This
I
thing suddenly, even though it has no blade, it looks oiled right now.
Oh, sorry. And then I get to add another because of the hex blade. Give me a quick second here. Hexblade curse.
Is
It adds another
that's not a
4.
spell,
Huh? No, it's a bonus action.
but it's just an ability, not a spell.
Yeah, that's correct. So another 4 damage on that. So actually,
Alright.
yeah, 56.
Yes. So yeah,
So it
that,
looks-
I mean, that took a massive chunk out of it. 'cause-
Oiled rather than bloodied.
Yes.
I see you.
And that will end my turn.
It looks well oiled. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Actually, I'll go through his space and I'll back up to here.
All right. And as a swashbuckler, creatures
Yes.
you attack or is it hit?
Attack.
Attacked.
So it really wants to take a swing at you, but you're just like
Much
definitely
panache, my friend.
running out of its way. It does take a swing at you, but it just wildly misses. Oi, my!
That means it
gosh.
used its reaction, huh?
No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. That was flavor.
Oh, got it.
So it is now Uzo followed by Ruckus.
Am I out of the stun?
Not till the end of your
You,
turn.
at the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned.
All right, that's the end
Ruckus.
of my turn.
You are up.
Boom. Hold on. Q. Shit.
Well,
mm,
your
Your
movement
speed
is
is 60.
doubled
oh right.
until
throughout
the end of the
entirety.
combat, mate.
Yes. Okay, then I'm getting
So
right back up next to him
regular. So Ben gave you boosted swiftness, which is a number 2 down here because it's the boosted version. To the end of combat, the regular card is just it doubles your speed for 1 action or for 1 round.
then. So it would not
Nice.
include this one right now.
No,
or-
no, you're fine. I was just kind of talking about the deck.
Yeah.
You have a speed of 60 until the end of combat.
Yay. Okay.
And
all
since
right,
we didn't come out of combat,
I'll go with that, and I'm gonna run right up next to Uzo, and on my way there, I'm just gonna say "fuck it," and I'm gonna put the shield away again because Ruckus is known for being indecisive, and then I'm just gonna two-hand this flamberge and get right up on his business. In general, his business, not his direct business. And
Like I just did.
because Remy's about yay tall.
above the business, I would be aiming above the business.
Are you sure?
I did get a critical hit.
Right into the business.
Mhm.
Oh, you gave him a vasectomy. That's fucked
I
up,
did.
man.
With
And
the
I will
booming
slice.
blade or without the booming blade?
With the booming blade, because I knew I was supposed to say that. Boom. Okay. And then, wait, does 16 clear?
16 is not hit.
I'll give it a d6.
17 does. Give it a d6. We already know this. That is not metagaming.
Yeah. This is called teamwork.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
yes, we'll use that inspiration.
All right. With a 4, what is your total?
Boom. Oh no, it's. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It is 20. Unnatural.
Yeah. That hits.
Yes. Come on. I'm trying to roll it on D&D, but it can't do two-handed. All right, I'm just gonna roll a 1d10 plus 7.
No, it did it. It did it. It rolled a 1.
Oh, what?
If you hover over it, it says 1d7, 1d10 plus 7.
Oh, I'm split screening.
You should be rolling with a D8 anyways, because you're one hand, right? Or did you?
He's
You just
two-handed.
went two-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 8 points of damage, plus booming blade damage.
Yeah.
So another D8.
D8. Okay. Full damage.
Nice.
Total of 16.
Yes.
All right.
Another attack.
Get it.
Warcaster, bonus action attack.
Yeah, bonus action attack. It's still rolling on here, but is it even showing up in...
There it is.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
12 does not hit.
That would need to roll a 5 or
You
above.
rolled another 1d10? Wait, what?
That's the
Yeah,
second
you rolled a
attack.
1d10 plus 7.
So that's the that's your
Yeah, for
damage
the
when you get
numbers.
there. So it's pretty good. So roll a
Oh,
1d20.
not the attack. My bad. Okay.
Wait, what?
28 to hit does hit at 12 points of damage.
I rolled the
pretty
damage.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, I
gotcha.
rolled the damage first by accident.
got it.
Now. We did it. We did it, team. So it
Very
actually
broad
takes
interpretation of we.
So it takes the 12?
Takes the 12 damage.
Yes. And that is where I end it.
All right. This
Actually-
thing's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still good.
All right. It's go.
And at the beginning of its turn, because it starts in that 15-foot radius, it takes another. It has to make that save again.
And one thing that I did not realize, it actually makes that save at advantage.
Really?
What?
What the thing?
I really need to. I might as well roll 20 if I'm not going to cheat. That is it. That is like that was a 3 and a 4 with it.
That's wonderful.
It's like it's because this tray it's all pockmarked from Ruckus's metal dice. Aaron's metal dice. It's not even Ruckus. That's I'm
20.
switching to
You still
the
have them.
metal
Like they're
die that the Apollyon gave me.
20
right.
points of damage from the butterflies fluttering around it.
All right, it takes all of it, and it might have another go. Yeah, it's still alive. It doesn't look good. It's
Who's next in the
just gonna go after the closest. So, on a D6, 1, 2, 3 is Ruckus.
You might as well just roll a D2.
I don't have a D2. So
You have D&D Beyond or roll 20.
Or a coin?
Thank you.
anyway, coming at you, Uzo.
Okay, I
as
will.
The owner of the deed. Oh, that was so close to a natural 20. 24 to hit.
That hits.
I was going to say I would like to use my reaction to impose disadvantage with warding flare.
17 to hit.
Tie goes to the runner. Yeah, that hits.
All right, mate. Tried.
Appreciate it.
Close
Am I
to
even
teamwork.
rolling this right?
It's still teamwork, even if it doesn't work. Shit.
Oh wait. You know what? Hold on. Two. Nah, it's better off with this. 24 points of damage.
To 12.
Sounds
12.
good. The resistance.
Make a saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Let me do the damage first, and then the con is a +2. Yeet. 8.
I don't think you'd be able to roll high enough, even with a d6.
Yeah, no, it's an 8.
Yeah. All right.
In and
so
out
you
of
are
stun.
Stunned, so it is going to come back with advantage on its next attack. That is a natural 20. And a 2. So I'm very glad that it got them.
All right,
And I don't have a reaction to help you. I'm sorry.
it's all good.
You need to roll Constitution checks for your concentration spell.
Ooh.
Me?
That's off. Well, it's the wand. It's not me.
No, Uzo, your stone skin is a concentration spell. And you've taken damage.
Really?
Really.
Oh.
Even as a ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
Is Booming Blade a cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, damn it. Everyone thought that was a serious question for me.
Oh,
You said it
All right,
seriously.
so-
Of course we thought it was serious.
right,
ask
so-
precedent.
Wait, it's a buff.
Deadpan.
Wait a second. Is it a
No, it's a
concentration?
concentration spell. So you're gonna on that. So you'll roll 2 concentration checks. One for the last time, and then one for the time that you just hit.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So what was so this total damage was 24.
That would be
So-
DC of 12. Because it's either
So-
half of the damage taken or 10, whichever is
So-
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll it. You
He
guys
had
figure it
stone
out. Yeah?
skin at the time, right? So that would half it. So the damage to beat is 12, right?
Well, it would half it anyway because it's half of the damage taken for a
So the damage to beat is
concentration.
10 because it's a minimum of 10
Okay.
that you have to beat.
Okay. So you roll twice, and you have to get above 10 both times. Well,
All right.
Yeah.
First roll, 21.
Okay.
That could have come in handy.
Right?
And then the second one is gonna be 16. All right.
all right.
Still on.
Got
So-
him!
Now, 10, 38 points of damage, halved to 19.
19.
19.
19.
So now make another DC 10.
Yeah, because it would be
So
half
you're going
of
to take the 19 points of
Yeah.
damage, and then another concentration check.
Yeah.
All right. let
Half of
me-
that damage taken or 10, and 10's higher.
Okay.
Oof.
Half of that damage. So give me a sec. I'm going to add the damage in 19. Yeah, Uzo's looking pretty bad.
Okay, noted.
And then DC onto 20. That's a 7. So stone skin crumbles right off,
Okay.
and he's stunned.
And you're stunned. All right.
Yep.
It is Ruckus's turn.
Ruckus
Followed-
will.
Oh, wait. Hold on. That was its go. I'm sorry. I totally messed that up. It is Andraste at the top of the line.
Okay. Fuck. I am going to stay put where I am to hold the spirit guardians on it. And I am going to use a guiding bolt at 2nd level on it. Yeah. God damn it. Can I use a d6?
Sure.
Thank you.
6.
Come on. There we go.
Nice.
19 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
And at 2nd level, it is 5d6 of damage. So 16 points of damage on it.
16 points of damage. It is not looking good at all. There are bits of metal on the ground,
Cool.
pool of oil underneath it.
And the next person who takes an attack on it has advantage on it.
And next person is probably Remy.
Have
That
fun.
would be me.
Have fun, buddy.
I move up 15 feet here. While it's kind of glowing with her guiding bolt, kind of energy glowing around this thing, I come up, and just as I swung on it and cut it in the crotch area, I'm coming in for that lower, lumbar area in the back here, and just trying to complete my,
Your triangle.
Yes, indeed. All right, so here we go with advantage.
Come on, buddy.
All right, so I'll take the 17, of course.
Can't imagine why.
A 27.
With Booming Blade. 24 points of damage. Oh, that's plus 6, my bad. So that's 24. That's 30 points of damage.
All right.
Sorry,
I
plus
said
the
earlier,
4, so that's 34 points of
on a
damage.
different one. It was a little overkill. So claim this and kill this guy.
All right. So I come up from the back and I stab at it as the energy goes through it, and you see it kind of crackle around it a bit. And then I just pull my sword out as like bolts and all sorts of things that are inside of it start falling out with the oil, and you see it kind of going all around, and it just kind of hits the ground eventually. And Slade Remington is standing there with his sword looking ever so cool. Well, I cut him down to size. There it is.
Very impressive. It got in my hair.
Does the stun end when initiative is over?
So if you guys continue to move ahead, we can come out of initiative. But if you want to stay put here for any amount of time, we'll stay in initiative.
I think we keep moving. We need to go further
let
down.
us proceed
I'm good with moving the fuck on and not fighting.
before those things catch up from us or to us from behind.
I mean,
you do hear echoing.
if we wait for it, my spirit guardians might be able to help, but I'd rather not wait.
Uzo.
Let's move and see if we can find a place to hide and maybe rest for a bit and recuperate.
I'm throwing something behind me if we run.
Are you sure, Ruckus? We want to try and disappear.
You're running
Okay.
low on friends.
Yeah, I have another bag full of like 2 more friends.
You're running low on friends.
I'm just saying.
Uzo leans against the wall, spits up blood, and puts a web right there. Bink, right there.
You know
Well,
what
that-
else you know what else we could do? That sphere.
What sphere?
Fear?
The
It
emergency
has.
seat.
Thomas
has
knows what I'm talking
damage,
about.
so-
Oh, the seal?
It comes from a little glass ball, so calling it a sphere is not wrong.
Yes, a marble-sized glass sphere to create a 1 inch thick magical barrier, no more than 10 foot by 10 foot.
Do we lose it if we use it? No, we don't. Do we?
Yeah,
You break
it's a
it.
one
up.
use.
Yeah.
So
Let's move on.
Let's
So
let's
you have-
close up the path behind us, so to slow them down.
How many
The
charges do you
web-
have again?
Couldn't do that. No.
No, I'm asking Uzo. How
The
many
web
charges does your web wand have?
7 until I sleep, or until the
Oh.
next day.
Okay.
I've used 2 here.
The problem
Yeah.
with that is, and maybe this is a bit metagamey, but whatever. They'll get caught because they're not dexterous. But their next turn or a turn after that, they're going to break free because they're strong. It won't slow them down by much. Whereas putting the sphere up will slow them down for a while because it's a AC 18 to hit. Do I remember that right?
Yep.
So it might take them a little bit longer to get through it.
I mean,
That's-
both of them you think is just a way to slow them down.
Yeah.
Well, let's put one down and then the other and get out of here. Yes?
Hey, I never used my
Agreed.
bomb. Should we just put it on the floor?
No.
Okay, all right, fine. I feel like we
Uzo
killed them.
starts to stumble forward as he makes his way through the
hallway.
Yeah,
path.
as he moves towards and past Andraste, she's gonna reach out as he passes through the butterflies. One of the butterflies will like land on his cheek as she touches his opposite shoulder and casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Sweet.
I got you, boo.
You also see that dark energy that was surrounding this thing as it's dead now kind of flies off and hits Remy. And you see some of his wounds, kind of the bruises, heal up a bit as I gain 7 hit points.
Ugh. 9 for you.
9.
So.
Oh, you think you're so cool healing with the dead of your killed ones.
It's actually
right.
very
Thank
nice.
you.
So,
Pretty
I
cool.
think I'm going to still need a moment to rest, maybe more than a moment.
We haven't a lot of time with the Guardians behind us, so we seal that passage and we press on.
We take as
On.
much time as we need. I need to rest.
Yes, let's see if we can find somewhere to do so. Forward.
all right.
Are
so
we
you guys-
using the seal to close off
Yeah.
the tunnel?
We use the seal and the web. Boom. They're there.
So the web first and then the seal in front of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So where you are, so where Andraste is on this, so you web out further, and then you use the emergency seal to seal off on this side of the web. And you
Yes.
guys then make your way to a set of stairs 15 feet wide, going down into the darkness once again. You have the blue light of the twilight flamberge in front of you. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight. Level 1 of this dungeon complete.
Yeah. There's no way this is that we're done next week. Not a chance.
So we're not done next week. We might get closer to being done next week. Probably 2 more episodes. There are 2 more episodes. I'm just
What
gonna
a
keep
weird
saying 2 more
number.
episodes.
I was
End
yeah.
on.
We're getting closer to the end. You probably So it's probably a few more.
Yeah.
I hope it's 100, but I also hope it's 96.
I mean, us going to 100 would be cool, but you know.
I don't think it's 7, but it definitely won't be. We're not done next week.
I will point out, I told you so. Because I know how long combats take.
Yes, my problem is like I'm like, oh, they will just get into this tunnels and then they'll do this and then
and then I kick a rock.
Yeah. Well, then you kick the rock, but then also like the whole house stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I need to make up stuff for the house. So that was fun. I like the little house a little bit coming down.
That was nice.
Thank you for joining
love the
us. That is the end of this episode. Now that we are kind of done with the episode, if we want to take a little moment and thank chat for being fun.
Scott, you're hilarious. Just the little bits that I've seen are just great today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being Patreon members, for joining us and handing out these cards. Thank you for the bits. That is also still part of our tavern upkeep, which we are very grateful for. Follow us, subscribe. Our big 2021 goal, our big 2021 goal is 5,000 YouTube subscribers.
Ooh.
So that is our goal. To
Doable.
also improve and grow our Twitch followers here. We're going to do a giveaway every 100 followers.
Cool.
Like I said, we've got a lot of giveaways, a lot of good content coming out as well. We start with Down Darker Trails. The first actual episode is episode 1 this Saturday.
Yep.
We have Rime of the Frost Maiden returning this Saturday. Donovan is not doing well, but that's just the way that he goes. We do have, let's see, so you have 4 leftovers, so we have 1 bit going into the boy, the 1 bit that I did not spend. think you have, but
because GMs never do. Also, if you guys haven't yet, check out the redacted reports. Episode 5 is dropping tomorrow morning at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and I just finished editing episode 7, and the guys are all like, "Where's episode 8?" Hold your horses.
it's a lot of work to do that stuff.
Yes, it is.
The editing and the ambiance is a refreshing change. I tried to do it with Sirenscape, and it didn't quite.
Sirenscape is rough like that. And I mean, I have complete control over it because I'm not on a live stream, and I have literal days to work through multiple tracks and place things exactly where I want them to. So, I have the advantage on that one. Sorry.
And you get to hear some familiar voices and some unfamiliar voices. I mean, to me, Seth's voice is familiar because I see him more often than a lot of other people, which is, like I saw him last February.
Yeah.
For life.
Well, and Ben was in the Die Hard Mitten.
Mm-hmm. And Tom, and then I'm like, the character's name is Rory.
Joseph. His name is Joseph.
There we go. So lots of cool stuff coming up. This year, we are trying to get announcements down to 0, maybe second announcements. We want to, now the show's over now, so I'm just kind of talking.
Kind of rambling.
This is the time to put in the just random talk.
Get it up at 6.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go. Thank you, everybody.
Not so much.
Yeah. Got a long day tomorrow, so I'm going to find this end button here.
Remember,
guys. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. 2020.
Remember, Ruckus is immortal.
No.
I just wanted a shitty one-liner.
No.